Okay, I think this one is working.
Knows it.
See if RRQ
Right.
some of that thrifty magic that
Hold
they
on,
had
let
in
me
the
just
previous map, but Buzz will look
fix
to shut
some
it
of the
down.
things
Quick
I need
peek
to
out,
fix
Outlaw
first.
finds the kill. The Viper and the Lurk now dealt with. Drone leading
And now we'll
forward
get to it. I
into
got
mid.
demonetized on
Meteor
2
about to
ones
turn around
yesterday.
and hit the jackpot
course I fucking
potentially
did.
as they go jumping up into
So we're gonna
Naz.
mute everything today.
Eyes
Everything
still on
will be
elbow,
muted.
Stacks about to
There
get
will be
caught.
no interviews. There will
Meteor
be
now
nothing.
well aware that they've been outdone, as Munchkin will similarly get picked apart. Cloudburst down. He's waiting for an angle, but the double Cloudburst actually keeps him covered. I don't think Madiet even realizes this at all. But now he pushes forward. He finds Izu, and Meteor's patience has maybe just cost him completely.
I mean, watch today be the inverse of yesterday. Watch today be just 3-0s everywhere.
This would be for RRQ to double up the scoreline. Push through the Nebula. Finds the first. Cushy taken down. Still though. 2 rifles in hand. Jemkin with a Sheriff. The updraft out. Buzz able to find one. Another weapon going to be recovered. 2 remaining players having those guns, and Meteor
You can't lose this
do
RRQ.
it all. Spots him. Swings it.
You didn't.
Jemkin shuts it
Good,
down.
good.
A thrifty confirms. RRQ will find their second round.
I think. Do I have the YouTube chat? I do
This
have the YouTube
almost
chat.
feels like somehow the comms weren't either understood
I
or
think
given
I'm good.
over.
Hello
to the rest
everyone.
of the
How was my
T1
sleep?
players here,
I'm still
because
fucking
Buzz,
knackered, I'll be honest
Stacks
with you.
there
Still
should kind of
absolutely
know that there's the possibility that they're going to be
terribly
pushing
tired.
it with
It's
where
incredibly
Meteor was
bright
and what he
outside.
saw.
Um,
So I'm a little
I saw the
confused on
results
that round.
obviously.
Yeah,
I
in
was
terms of
I did
just
say yesterday, I hope
mental
DFM
preparedness
put
of
up a
T1.
fight to Paper X. I knew that they wouldn't. I knew that they
But it
would
also
fall
feels like
and
maybe
fold
Meteor
over
not considering it.
against
Never
Paper
looked
X
over
because
towards
that's
Nest.
kind of
Maybe
what
had, he would have been
DFM
able to find both
do.
those players just dialed in on that elbow position. As Izu walkabouts down into mid.
I will
Finding
go
2.
back and rewatch
Just a clone behind the box.
probably this Pearl map first
Sparrow
for this game,
will be able to bring his reign of terror to an end, at least in
and
this
then
round.
I will rewatch
You've lost out on your entry power.
the Furia map that they won.
Up
I'm
to
not
the
that
corner.
interested in the Furia map
Push
that
to
they
the
lost,
side,
because obviously
finds
they won,
Throne,
but
so has to tuck back. Bite layered in.
yeah, I'll rewatch that as well.
He's not going to get caught.
Oh, what was
Catching
the
this
first
crazy
map of this
guy.
worth rewatching? I said
Pick
that
the
everyone
bar.
will just say no to all the maps. I'm gonna guess Paper X DFM wasn't worth
Small's
watching.
entry. Could just be screwed, and I believe it's Gun Barrel about to be spotted. Yeah, slow creep up into the headshot. Stacks has it now. Cushy just to try to tuck back and save.
Sliggy is skipping this
Was
game? Is skipping
on the
this
angle.
game? That's
Saw him
crazy.
and
Why would you
will
skip a
take
best of
everything
5 instead
from
of a
them.
best of 3? Why the
No
fuck would he
consecutive
get up?
round wins to be found. It's 5-2 for T1.
I mean, who needs 2 duelists when you've got Izu? Forget it.
I mean, he's basically having like 3.
Exactly.
T1's running triple duelist.
I mean, if this is just, I mean, if
Oh,
this is
no,
a
not
fast
yet.
3-0 though, I mean, maybe
hey,
today will
this
be
is
the
something
inverse of yesterday, but
True.
I will
They
rewatch.
haven't played it since yesterday.
Again, I
but
might
they
get a
did
break
want
here,
that, so
even if I do
who
rewatch
knows
it.
what they're
but-
gonna have, but
The
okay.
Meteor
You
Radar?
should have watched Furia versus
Could happen.
MIBR in the timeout.
Right.
Zekken went to the bathroom and
RRQ
took an addy.
They already, I was there for like one of the, did that happen twice? I was there for a tech pause where Artscene and I think one of the MIBR players went to the toilet. Chobra's going to Santiago. That is cool. That's good. I wanted to just be their like little mascot, you know? But I also want him to be their translator. I want him to be their little translator mascot. But yeah, the problem I had again last night really was like, because when I went to bed, I actually felt like I still have energy. I could stay up, but it was my eyes. My eyes just, your eyes don't let you stare at a screen for
Are you
20
gonna wear a cute furry
hours a day.
costume when you are going to be the
Yeah,
mascot?
crying after the loss.
Maybe I will.
But now just being such a dominant force. The growth from this guy, as well as
Didn't
his
watch
flexibility
MIBR
would not
Furia.
be
Well, I only watched the
really
first 3 maps, but
flexed at all,
judging
which
by
is
the
why they
first
stuck to yours
3
because he's
maps,
so damn clean on it.
Yeah.
But he has that capability.
see, I would
That being said,
describe
as I big him up, he is going to get taken down. Find some
the
damage on
other
the
2
line
best of 5s that we saw
Shot
yesterday,
to the
the
head with
Pacific
the
and the
knife.
EMEA one.
Finds the
Well,
kill
what I was
close.
describing it as
Being a
was,
push,
in
but has to make
Pokemon
a swift
terms,
exit. Avoids taking significant
like
damage.
the others
Back
were
away.
like interesting matchups, right? Like it was Nongshim are like a
Interrupt the
fucking,
plan. Munchkin
you know,
finds
create.
Maniette.
They're like a
Kill on
fire
Sparrow.
electric type. You know what I mean? It's like,
Suddenly,
ooh, that's
RRQ
that's
once
cool.
again are gonna have to try
And
this.
then like BBL and Gentle
locked up
Mates, they're
gives
like
us play.
fighting
Try
psychic
to hold the
types.
line.
You know, it's like,
Instead
ooh,
of
that's
mid,
cool.
Munchkin, or rather Buzz.
The MIBR Furia
Shot.
game, at least the 3 maps that I watched, I was kind of like, this is normal Valorant.
Will find
We're
the
watching
follow-up.
normal right now.
Jump
We're
kick
watching
out,
two
dead.
normal
Goes the
types
rifle gone.
fight
Cushy
each other.
flushed out, and it's previously
Apart from
spotted
sometimes the
Crazy
normal
Guy.
types don't know you don't have to
Much more
play
that he can
retake on Abyss every single round.
The fuse to be held. I mean, they could just leave him alone if they want. If he needs to die, he will. They'll at least do him that service. 6-2. The T1, they are looking so
Who's
strong.
coach T1? I think actually Gentle Mates approach the game. If I was a coach, I think they have the most similar approach to I would, which is very,
Used to be on a team called Jadeite back in Tier 2 Japan.
very kind of
I
like.
still remember now how a couple people.
Because
I
I've
know
always
from
been a big fan
Japan
of
were-
Yoru, so I would have been playing Yoru for
what
quite
it
a
showed
while,
about
I
him,
think.
how good he was,
And I think one of the
how
things
they
that we don't get
expected him to
enough of
eventually
with
be a
Yoru is
superstar.
enough like
You're seeing it
interesting
this year.
fake
You saw
kind of
last
rounds.
year in their run at
I
Massive
think,
Fake
you know,
Rock.
apart from really mates, no one really, you know, consistently does that.
Don't mid guys, don't take. No juice. Yoru B, okay?
I'm not saying that's necessarily the best way of playing Valorant, by the way. I'm just saying it's the way I find most interesting.
I would start
So
laying
I would
into the
probably
A
just
side.
do it because I think it's fun.
Another gate crash going to be sent over, though, so we'll be able to quickly join. Actually, no, it's stopped there in the archways.
That's the problem with Yoru's, usually. Not in this round, but the ability to be anywhere in the blink of an eye. Meteor wants to
Deep smoke on site.
things off a little bit in front of him.
Oh, they are not ready for that pathing. It's quite nice by RRQ. A little change up here.
Jimkin able to find the kills. Cosmic Divide's going to be coming
that's
in.
unlucky.
Munchkin. He's just pitting back sight.
I don't
Meteor
expect the
cheats
other
forward,
guy here.
riding
That's a
alongside the wall.
fucking useless Viper spit.
Kills found there. Sparrow going to be spotted. Now has to play inside
That
the
Viper
pit.
spit just cuts you off from other people. Oh my god, man.
Not watching this at all.
What? My
being
VFL
said,
player is trolling
Meteor
me.
still fragging. Finds Crazy Guy. I think Sparrow saw a glimmer, but still cannot win the fight.
I mean, you're gonna lose
2v1
this
now.
round?
It's
Oh
gonna be
my
caught
god.
with util in hand.
You're gonna
Meteor
lose this
finds
round?
For T1.
Rough.
Already up to 7.
I don't know how I feel about that peak by Meteor at the end, but he won it, so whatever. He was very low on
Oh,
health.
that's
Just,
not
feeling
good.
just feeling it, yeah.
Happens to RRQ.
Great start
Well,
to
we're
that
about
round.
to
You
see.
clear
We're
out one
about to
player.
see. Today we're gonna
Munchkin
test the
just
theory, right?
Spraying and praying.
We're gonna test the
That
theory
wall,
of
Meteor uses it to gain so much
does
space.
losing one best of 5 and
Move's
having
not
to
ready.
play another one on the
Crazy
next
guy
day
swinging, not expecting
absolutely
him to
fucking boom
disrespect.
you.
The Cosmic Divide like that.
Because
They are feeling
if we
comfy
get today, if all of the
on T1.
teams that lost yesterday like lose
Zone comes
3-0
in.
today, then there's gonna need to be a change next year.
But now
Let's
you
just
know,
put it that
Sky,
way.
You gotta go.
Meteor watching
Oh.
in case that gate crash gets taken.
Yeah, lit up.
Buying into the clone, the repeak there. Moniette caught. Was finding the one with the operator.
I wish they were the
Meteor
best of
now
5s. I didn't quite
comes
make it
to
all the
that
way through
smoke,
the
and as it
Furia one.
dissipates, comes up with the goods.
Oh,
Crazy
it's not
Guy,
looking
dead,
good,
and Buzz
RRQ.
finds 3 with the operator. Flawless for T1. 8-2. And
Yeah, what I'll
something's
probably
gotta
do is
give.
I'll go back and rewatch the map that Furia
RRQ
watched.
had to
I'm
pull
not
out
bothering
both
with
the
Paper X
timeouts
DFM. I'm
on
pretty
our
sure I've seen
opening
that game
map
happen a
in
million
that first
times.
half.
I'm pretty sure I've seen that game happen pretty much
Still
anytime
only
Paper X
led
played
to a
DFM.
9-3
One map is
scoreline.
close
They
and one
might
map
have
is a
to do
stone.
the same, but for now,
Now, weirdly, last
timer's
kickoff
gonna
it was
keep
the other way
ticking
around, but
And what's doubly concerning here is RRQ is this is the side of the map where you showed some promise yesterday on your attacker side. This defender's side for T1 is smothering them probably out
God,
of
and
this
whoever,
map. You
I
would
mean,
think if
if
they
RRQ
don't
do lose this
in the span
Paper
of
X
19
away
hours
for
have a
them, they
better
actually
answer
just
on their
might not
defender
make it.
side
That would be
than what they
fucking
showed
brutal.
yesterday.
Dimensional drift. Built up by Jemkin. Messes it immediately as Meteor. Tries to go swinging, but Jemkin just says, well, hey, shoot right here. We'll be able to find the kill. So a bit of a freebie going to be offered up by T1. They convert this into the round win. Shocker to the ready. Izu again.
That's
This
his
man
ult.
is just dominating the bridge.
That's his ult
Okay,
too.
4v4.
Has his own dimensional drift available now. That he brings this into a 4v4. Munchkin trying to lurk in around the back.
Come on,
Very
Munchkin, bro.
cognizant
Get me
of
some
Sparrow watch
kills.
for this. However, Buzz, that second layer,
3v3.
goes
Your
unanticipated
ult
now,
here.
draws further
Quite
attention.
slow.
around the outskirts of this site.
Yeah, the Euro.
Mask on Izu, chasing forward a 3v3. Cushy has
Yeah, just trying
that
to pinch on
Hunter's
this guy.
Fury,
He
but
should
whether or
just...
not he can use it, no, he
What a
cannot.
shot.
Such
Oh
a quick
no,
peek from
they know what he
Buzz
is.
into a shutdown on Jemkin, and Manyet's position known.
I mean, that's quite well played, honestly. I mean, that's actually
Desperation,
quite
they're
nice
trying
from
to find
T1 there in the
but all he will
3v3. They
find
dealt with that
is a
very
knife
well, but...
between his eyes. Another 3K for Buzz. Another
Careful,
round
son. We'll
for
get on the
T1.
fucking spike.
It's just Izu is the engine that keeps this thing running, and he finds that kill. And this gives him the ult, and this gives them a chance. You don't expect this extra layer on this flank. Usually it's just Munchkin by himself, but no, it's the op too. And then because Izu clears so much space, they're like, I bet he's coming down this angle, man. I saw everything but that. He's probably there just pre-fire.
Isn't it an absolute no-brainer to give the loser of the previous both either one day buffer to rest and also definitely not of their opponent be the one with a break waiting for them to lose? The order if the matches makes zero sense.
Smoke falls as this crazy guy, and then he immediately has a
Yeah, I think they... Well, I actually think they should play the... They need to play the first best of 5. Because the teams who go to the upper final have like a 12-day break. They don't need a 12-day break. They have a 12-day break, and then if they lose, they play a best of 5 into a best of 5. And then if they lose that, they play another best of 5. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, they're getting fucking dominated here, but they should play the first one for sure the day before.
Into that Master Santiago slot.
The week before, sorry. Like, it should be like upper finals is the final day. So let's say Sunday of like week 2. Right? So you have like, so the way, let's take Pacific, right? So Pacific are doing it in 3 weeks. They've had 4 days of 3 weeks, right? And what I'm saying is, this day here, this should just be one best of 5. This should be your first best of 5 on this day. Then in this week here, it should be the second best of 5 here. And the third best of 5 here.
I like money.
Nish, Nats is so goated holy. Well, we'll get to see if, I mean, that has been true, particularly on Bind. Does the C1 team have potential to win against Mates or NRG? Are NRG good? I mean, playing against a shell of a corpse of a beaten and bloodied and bruised RRQ. I think Team Plant Chat would do alright against RRQ right now. Can Furia beat KC? I think Furia can be. I cannot believe. I mean, it's amazing, but I also cannot believe. Beef Stew, thanks for the 100 bits.
Up the wolves woo.
I can't believe. Our first C teams. I wonder what odd. Oh, no gambling is bad. But I do wonder what odds you would have gotten on that being the first C teams. If that was a thing you could bet. It would be absolutely insane.
It's just crazy guy. Finds the first, can't find anything else. 11-2.
Well, this one is over nice and fast.
Oh boy. They're just going at him.
I'll go back first and rewatch the Furia map, because if this is just like a 3-0, like because then I'll watch the other map. If this is a 3-0, there's no point in watching map 1. But this really is there. I'll watch it before we get to Santiago, but other than that.
I mean, the way that
You
I
missed
can
me
describe
trying to piscate during
I'll
game
watch
5.
it. I'll go
playing
back.
right now,
I'll
although
watch it.
basically these first 2 maps is narcoleptic. They might as well just be asleep.
Who is the most likely of the 1-seeds to win Santiago? I think that's an interesting question.
Feels like they're in a dream. There's a buy up from RRQ. They go for some stingers and a couple sheriffs. Rifles, 2 big ones. Buzz, Meteor. Meteor in particular has been stellar. Crazy guy. Try to hold a tight angle from the wall. This B site, the strong side, mid left completely wide open, but T1 might challenge. Let's see what they see. A ton.
Dash up to the top. Sheriff shot through, drop down. Crazy guy on the other side. Taken down. The Stinger able to find a little bit more damage as Buzz pursues for a bit more.
Ooh,
I shot by one yet, but they're already in here. I mean, because he has to live, he drones. He's a... Okay. Okay, he's fine. He's fine. He's chilling. Nice flash. Doesn't get a kill.
Spraying and praying. Rewarded with a little bit of damage.
Oh,
Meteor up on top of the wall, able to find Xbarrow, making his way forward. But now
2v2.
Meteor swinging around the back. Cannot make it
Okay,
happen.
good awareness. Good awareness.
Cannot take him down, and Jemkin still
For some
there.
reason, they didn't think they would force. They thought they would just, what, give up?
Shield on him. The spike dropped at the front of the site.
No, eventually he has to get back to the spike here.
Munchkin taking it from behind! Gets the Red Bull clutch! Against the odds! Against the expectations!
Sometimes it's not your day.
Against all of
Sometimes it's not your day. I don't even... I mean, he hits a bullet here on the first guy. I don't even think he's aiming at him. He just hits a bullet on him, and it's also the player that's low. I mean...
This is starting to remind me of the feelings I had about Genji in 2024.
Look, I mean...
The way that they win rounds,
Well, he
they
does
have
aim
no
at him, I
business
guess, but he
winning.
just
The
hits
way
it
that
through the
sometimes
box
they
low
just
HP, he dies.
completely have a read on their opponent and smother them out of games where individual
Doesn't all the one
performances
seeds are
can
very
make up
weird,
for mistakes,
one-dimensional
bad
play
plays, and
styles?
bad
Feels like they
decisions.
might do an RRQ in
It's
playoffs.
like everything
And
they touch
ironically
turns to
think
gold.
AG might be the most robust overall.
We've got two of those players.
I think not...
and Meteor,
I think it would be fair to call
bolstered by the rest of his
Nongshim
team. Meteor
a bit
is just-
one-dimensional, but with it's a very
Clearly, he's got a
tough
date for Valentine's
dimension
Day.
to
He wants
deal
the hell
with.
out of here. His girlfriend's waiting. He promised her dinner.
Oh no.
Easy finds another Buzz on the
Well,
peak. Cushy
GG.
taken
Not
down.
GG. Terrible map.
We can
And I
stick a
didn't
fork
see
in
every
Breeze.
round of it,
This
but
is
I didn't need
T1's.
to.
This
Sometimes you
is
see the
over.
score and you're just like, yep. That's a paddle.
Swing out. Sparrow. Minor surprise for him, but Meteor. Oh. Get dinked through the wall. But that
Get in,
is about
Munchkin.
it.
Get that last kill.
13-2.
13-2. An absolute shellacking. Could have been an email. Could have been an email. Got to 10 kills as well. Let's go, Munchkin. What about map 1? 13. Not ideal. Okay, not great. Oh, man, my eyes, man. My eyes. Oh, my eyes. Right. I am going to go. So, what time does this game start? 1. If this is a 3-0, I mean, we'll get a break. Hold on. I can go and rest my eyes before Team Vitality, Team Liquid if this is just a 3-0. They're going to stomp them like that. Also, is VLR right? Is this at 7 a.m.? Because that's fucking trolling by Pacific if it is. That's just insane levels of trolling from them to put this on at 7 a.m. My face is very white. It's because it's actually sunny outside for a change. Right, I am going to put on MIBR Furia. And that's what I did say to Shio, this is destined for map 5 because it's split. It's so obvious.
Tough challenges.
But then this didn't go to OT.
Typically being a strength prowler.
Okay, what comps we got? Normal comp here.
Yeah.
Fake
Waylay Euro comp there.
Beautiful idea
It
coming
is
out
a
there.
really good idea. Similar to what they were doing on Bind with the
Going a
dimensional
little-
drift. Peel
little
them
A
back now over
fake,
towards the
go
side
B.
once they-
And the defender players
Fix on
get into it.
pistol always work.
Very
I mean,
clean
they got the
post,
spike
but
down in
these
a
aspects doing
5v5. It's
towards
about
A.
as good as
Yeah,
you
not
can
too sure
do.
he's
I
miles
suppose
away
on
from
a
the action, and
fucking
if
latest
Furia,
leg
they're
of all
gonna be speeding
time,
this
which
one
on
up, taking it
pistols,
back
I'm not a
forwards
huge
at a
fan of.
rapid pace already, taking
Your
up
teammates
a
don't
lot of
have
residency.
necessarily have
Jump
the
to these
guns
angry
or
players, see
util
what
to
they can
stop
do.
them.
Tex up from that high ground angle does at least get the kill onto Gualanu, but they have lost every single anchoring site player. Kind of a heaven attack to see if he can pull these players wide out into the open, but he and Aspas is going to look to try and put it all on his back.
Ooh.
And
You can keep your nerve,
Okay, we'll skip the second round.
actually. Furia and then and this is looking to try. But MIBR have made it a lot easier for themselves to avoid.
Furia are fucking. So C9 now the only team that have not been to an international from America.
On either side could do some serious damage in a position like this. The Prowler is good. And
I mean, obviously Envy if you count them, but I'm not counting them.
But Zekken eventually gets the kill he was looking for. That double dash, Allen is going to be hurt here with that buck.
Are we
He has a
doing?
refract. Patient plays. Oh, it's gone. He's caught between a rock and a hard place, and it could have been a prime position to get a kill.
What is he doing?
He used take.
What is he doing?
Aggressive.
You just forget where he was.
Allocating his Viper Orb to mid quite a lot.
The haunt, it tags him.
Oh, you know he's
The silhouette, I think, too, yeah.
Yeah.
For Pacific, there's
Still
DFM, there's GE.
Close attention.
Probably others.
Clearance there from Furia.
Secret.
Prowler, the walls propped up again, posturing over towards mid.
I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm saying
Smoke for
C9
smoke.
having gone to an international. They have gone to
So
one in
far.
2021. But yeah, if you want to count Envy as
Not
Envy
gonna
have
affect
gone
Furia's
to an
macro.
international in
They could have had
2021.
Kuala Lumpur posted on this really aggressive line, which would have allowed them to stack rotates.
They've actually been
towards
to
B,
more
which
than
is where
C9.
Verno is ending the
God,
round
that
for
is a
MIBR.
fucking. I mean, that is a
Big
bad stat
crash.
for C9, isn't it?
It's eventually going to be making its way into the back of the site here, and this is going to split up these players.
Callum doesn't know where to go.
Now, Artisan left to try and anchor now, but from this spot again, there's too much to overcome. There's a nade rebounding. He's wondering about the TP straight
the
into
full
Zekken.
B exec, the Fnatic
Flash
B
forwards
exec.
again up top. Raptors needs to be that fight taken. Zekken.
And they fucking
Aspas
destroy them. That's quite nice by MIBR.
Combine it all together.
I think MIBR will
Middle
lose to
down to
G2, by the
Plant.
way, as well. I mean, to be fair, I think anyone would have
It
lost
just
to
has to be
G2
quality.
playing
It
against
just
the way
has
they
to
did
be
against
safe.
MLG.
I mean, EU can poke.
That's the great thing about watching a VOD. All these saves that I was watching yesterday. This game had a lot of saving in it, I feel like.
But if you take risks with them, then maybe you won't be able to buy in the next.
Yeah. Walking a tightrope.
Which again, when you're watching like BBL don't save. They don't know what that is, right? And you're watching fucking Nongshim, they don't care.
At least equalize it. That rifle does
They
need to be
want
reclaimed.
judges instead.
The recycling
Oh
in
my
order.
god,
It's gonna
my
be
eyes are
picked
gonna
up,
be
exchanged
terrible
hands.
today.
Allen
They're
out.
already stinging. It's
Has
gonna
to
be
play
fucking
with.
a long day.
The Hinder potentially might have saved them MIBR from committing to a stacked site.
It's an awkward position yet still. The spot.
So unaware that
If he can explore and open up a different avenue over towards B. The spike is starting to steadily move over that direction as well. Hold on, timing. Shorty to the face.
Zek as well realized that the whole thing is free.
Might be able to get another one here. Kuala Lumpur really wants to at least feel like he can take a timing past this one. There's the TP. He takes
He gets
shot.
a
There's no way
kill
to get out of
and
this.
gets out? There's no fucking way he's done that.
Absolutely no way.
And now he ults.
Dimensional drift earned up. Kuala Lumpur spotting out where the rest of these stragglers are. Alim was handed potentially a fight, but too many players to overcome. Deep pillar position. Snakebite needs to be avoided now. Sidestep so Kuala Lumpur doesn't go down because he's low as anything, but it's Tex. All the pressure on him and Mazzino. Kuala Lumpur slowly approaching, just can't quite hit that in time, but Anderson there with the trade up and over towards the top of the smoke. It obfuscates Mazzino.
What are we doing, man?
Lights them all up and finds that perfect line.
Pick up the op?
Critical.
What gun did you have?
Anything, but it's Tex.
Oh, you only had
Pressure
a
on him and
bandit.
Mazzino. Kuala Lumpur slowly approaching, just can't quite
Why?
hit that in time.
Oh, man. That's rough. That's a rough loss.
Didn't feel like it.
Close. No, it didn't, did it?
Kuala Lumpur got away with.
I will go
well
back on the
that
first
lead,
map,
but
yeah.
now he doesn't have the op to be able to play with. And that's the risk of committing.
But then
to
again,
that
if it's a
previous round.
3-0, then that
Of
makes
course,
me
it was
less
incredibly
warranted to do it, I think, because
Fend over the shot.
They're set up.
probably wasn't that
Kind
interesting.
of want to.
Getting that minute mark now. There's a Prowler forwards. Dimensional drift up towards A and a deep TP into spawn.
Your
This is
old
throwing a lot of
Omen
chaos
ult
into the
spawn.
mix.
What the?
Question marks across the board.
Now
really.
The hell is going on here?
You put the squeeze onto the A players, but
Now we let them know
they
we're
can
in
go into
spawn.
any direction. It is a bizarre take onto the round. Util held.
What the
What is the game
absolute...
plan here?
Not too sure.
How do you play the attackers in?
They were hoping maybe that the presence would create a bit of space here. There's a lot of damage done somehow. Telliard are the ones finding their way through, but EU, again, that composure's
Why
there.
did they do this if they
It's
apparently...
another
Oh,
round.
well,
It was massive. Anderson is finished.
maybe I
Oh,
lied.
and
But
these
it looked
kills
like they
happening
had
all
no
over the place.
plan. This doesn't
Straight
feel like
across
one
the
of those
board,
rounds that you do
equalised
when you
the
have
round, a
no
lot of
plan.
damage done. Haaland
They have it.
TP, double ult into
sure.
spawn.
It's going to signal that you can expect a bit of a slower round, but MIBR have just been essentially making that the norm.
It's Furia that wanted to op early on.
Yeah.
They got Koala Noob and op to find ways or get him
Okay, take B
involved.
main.
Big break in
Boom
the
up.
boom bot.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Vernon wants to set himself up.
Yeah, he's got a nightfall.
Let me know, by the way.
Pushed up into a pocket to play into mid. That one's going to be dodged, but here it is. Nightfall up
When
towards
the
heaven.
map starts.
Looking for the tags on a few of these players. Artisan stepping up now to the challenge. Forwards in his approach, and he knows exactly what's going to be played for. How does Mazzino hit that? Is that just blind through the smoke?
I think so.
Ridiculous stuff. Koala Noob applying the flashes. See if he can make the play. What is that by Verno? Tech spam though. That's going to be
They win this
down
map?
a game in
Oh,
time.
this is how, probably.
Gets pit.
Oh,
Tech spam though. That's going to be the pit brought down immediately. Blink of an eye. Nightfall of their own now. EU flying forwards. Center players scattering.
Here's Alim's time.
3v3. He's going to look to see if they can activate off the top of this one. The shots are going. Missing wide. Hinder. Tabs. Mazzino.
wow, Mazzino with this smoke is just taking over. So they were 5-2 up.
Pistol around the follow-up. That's it. MIBR have been
And on an
running this
eco
map.
here with Bucky.
We were asking if they were going to be rattled with the 13-2 loss on Breeze. They came out with a pistol round win.
A lot of damage. No kill though. No cigar.
Thought maybe that pistol would have got them back into the game.
Yeah.
5 rounds, no answer. A thrifty would be huge here. Furia had a couple of big ones on Haven.
There's a big stack of bodies on the A site. Hoping, praying that MIBR will rush into things.
In a previous situation, they had techs on the lurk that opened up B. Now they've no options.
Spot the gate crash. Breaking a lot of this here. You're alerting them to your presence. That's Vast already diving all the way in. That is traded, but again,
decent
these shots
util,
need to be
decent
clean as
trade.
anything. Hold on, damage done earlier. The classic is enough to clean up Mazzino. Snake bites.
Any comms with Tex here, but his orb might be up.
With the double flashes, that is a good
Oh.
connection with the sidestep of the movement. It's clean enough. It keeps his players alive.
Stop looking like me. Oh, you're not like me.
Koala Noob, an attempt to redeem, but it leaves it now into the 1v2. Artsin. It's been good for the clutches, but against the might of MIBR. Taking this one together, the shots just going a little bit too wide. He's being peppered down. Thrifties have been close, but close isn't good enough for Furia.
So now I'm
The player
ever
in
putting
the
his
pit.
Viper on here as far as I
Battle off a shot.
playing here.
There's a stack of bodies.
Pressure A go B, but they're
A lot
on
of
B.
work. The C's is going to be used first. Big crash now, waiting around. Artisan is taking his time to strike. That's just spam through the smoke, realizing that the hit is going to be coming in right now. That Haunt, big reveal up into the corner. Someone's going to play off the back of this one. It's Mazzino.
Got a
Again,
single
inserting
kill.
himself.
Goodbye,
The
Nerve.
distraction's
Great
there,
snake
but Nerve
bite.
with a snake bite lays it all down. Vulnerable dub. EU, at least with the follow-up. A lot of damage done. 16 seconds remaining in the round. His plan needs Nerve himself, the same could be said. 13 seconds remaining in the round. His plant needs to go
just
down
won that
right
fight.
now, and Aspas low as anything, blinds it up, flashed up. Furia, they need this desperate.
Let's go Furia.
One step away, can Koala Noob. Slightest of angles.
UI still up.
They're missing his shots there, and there's no counter.
Ultimate to be able to just gives you so.
Yeah.
And sometimes it feels like they don't know. They're just figuring it out, feeling the map, wondering where Koala Noob's gone.
Yeah. Ventral drift. There's a second now. He's going to be looking to pinpoint a couple of the player positions, and he just sees two of them way out into the open. The paranoia does not connect.
Split up.
Wants to make a play for it into the back of the side.
But they die
Mazzino.
anyway. I mean, to be fair, some of
Always
these entries
happy
by MIBR have actually been
to
quite
provide
nice.
that
Their
extra-
attack sides, I
extra
think, look
attention.
quite nice. It's their defense
Towards
sides
heaven,
that I
Raptors
feel
angle.
are
That's a quick slap to
lacking
the
some.
side. Nerve really feeling it now, but just not quite on top of it in time. And Koala Noob
Nice.
happy. Towards the back there, punishes the peak from Verno. Hinder, double dash now, there's a great chance. Second is cleaned up.
Another
Takes straight
replay.
back at it from behind.
Oh,
Koala
the
Noob.
timing. He just
Under
misses
the
him.
wire, and look,
Yeah, it's
Game started.
Going to have a rough go of it
We,
on this
we
Astra,
missed
but
one kill. It's Abyss.
Your
It
box
does not
in.
matter. Abyss is
being
shy.
straight back is Sparrow here in mid, now taken down.
Speaking of shy.
Coming through, RRQ, get the bad news. Still need to try to find Meteor back over onto that B side of the
Okay, if
map.
this is a 3-0, I will
Towards
watch
their
the end
spawn.
of that map and I will
She-
see Furia win.
Cursory glance.
And then I will end the stream
Train
and I'll
forward.
probably go
Meteor
back to
gonna be
sleep
caught without his weapon in hand, does end up
until
falling.
EMEA starts.
Be right back.
So much post-plant util here. Shock darts and the salvos.
Yeah, she's at the ready, but Buzz swinging the corner, playing close. Finding one and heard one yet, but it's going to be Jemkin out from tower, able to find the
3v2
kill. The first salvo
salvos. You got Astrosuck as well. And this one's
Pulls from
over.
that right-hand side and will deliver 2 swift headshots. 5-0 in pistols. T1
Almost every pistol, that's tough.
ramping up. They once again find the opening round.
I mean, they're just running rings around him. They're winning in literally every aspect possible. I just feel like a broken record saying it, because it's been so prevalent, especially these last 2 maps, but it's just sending a player in, drawing attention, cutting back the other way. And RRQ has to bite on it with how deep Meteor got.
Oh, this will be a big shame.
Looking for that
RRQ playing the Gentle
aggressive
Mates comp.
stack. Using Izu's utility. It's weird to think about Izu on the Sova, considering it so often stacks for T1.
Yeah, I mean, this is a bit of a blast from the past. Again, talking about it, Izu, his flexibility, how many roles he has played, agents he's played for this squad since joining. Sova was within his wheelhouse, and it seems like it still is.
I mean, it's a blast from the past in a couple different ways. It's like the 2025 Masters Bangkok Abyss comp that most teams were running.
Sure.
So, you know, and almost, and like, you know, with the Teo and the Sova.
Yeah, just swap out the Waylay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, they are running into a stack here on B.
But right now, RRQ, they do have themselves clustered on the correct
Oh,
side
no,
of the
they're
map.
not.
That
They're
being
coming
said,
back.
Oh, some footsteps.
I mean, you got to make a decision pretty soon here.
All that they're making. And
They're
now
worried
they're gonna
about a
start
push up
coming
mid.
back in towards
Okay,
A.
they are going to go A, and they will win this round.
Silent, but yeah, now hearing
30
the
seconds
full
left.
forces of T1 storming forward onto the site. It's going to be RQ, 4-player flank around the back through the attacker spawn. Munchkin the one that
Now, tomorrow isn't
launches
as bad
first,
because it's
has
just
that
the best
ghost
of
in hand,
fives,
can quickly get
right? So
overwhelmed.
there will be breaks in between,
Spike planted.
A little surprised
especially
they're going
between
for this.
Pacific and EMEA. So tomorrow I will watch every game.
They're pinging. They could just go off the side of the map.
That's what I was expecting.
Jumpkin, oh, rides a rope, spot a crazy guy, and it should tell you, you know
But
where the majority of them
Today
are.
is still
Seems like RQ
pretty
putting a lot
tough,
of
but it seems
emphasis
like
on trying to
Pacific
get
is
some
doing us a
damage
favor.
dealt
I mean, it
here.
wouldn't. It would be quite funny if it was just like the
Could end
longest
up
day
just
of
being
all
a
time
lot of
yesterday.
ult charge given
Instead of
away.
just the shortest
Meteor
day ever
finding
today.
the first. Spray down into the smoke, ends up going wide. Buzz, however, finding Jemkin.
I mean, like, yesterday was cinema. Don't get me wrong,
And
but
yeah, it's just going to be a cleanup coming through. Flawless fashion. Meteor getting 3 more
Why
charges.
not just jump
towards
off?
that convergent
You're not
path.
doing a
2 more for
retake there.
Buzz. Flawless anti-eco. Now going into the bonus. There's 2 players that hadn't bought just ghosts in hand. They can now bring
like
a
once
little
they've
bit more
gone to the
firepower
wrong site for
into this
you,
round.
once they've gone to A and you've stacked B, and the spike is down, it's like you ain't doing
Shaking
shit.
my head a little bit at it. I think you just. I think that's one of those ones where you just say, "Oh, we didn't get the good read. Our gamble didn't work." Let's see what they have to say.
No mid smoke, no mid smoke. Yo kada B man, am I Sam? Yes. Yo, wait.
See, their comms seem fine, but their play seems shite.
Final kill on the Jemkin. Shots ringing out.
He just recalled nowhere.
Checking
Oh
down.
my god.
Onyet has to make a quick little dash to exit. The site already snatched up here by
three-
T1.
4v5 retake here. Big kill.
In mid, Munchkin
And they
on the alert,
lose.
able to intercept Cushy, and now
It's like they're
a
shooting
ticking
fucking
time bomb.
blanks.
These players trying to work their way forward into the site. Would just be a
Oh,
matter of
brother,
time.
brother, this. I mean,
For
if
Munchkin to
this is the
strike,
case,
but it
if
won't
this
even
is
be
how all
necessary.
the teams who played
Buzz
yesterday
gets
play,
4, T1 gets a
then
flawless.
we need a
to
big
convert the
rethink of how
bonus.
we're gonna structure this system.
We haven't seen this map from T1, but they look so well drilled already. They're going to get up and over the saturate initially from Monyet. No, Buzz gets that huge opener on the Jemkin, who's holding top box. Just gets caught in an unexpected angle on them. Buzz,
It's like they can't shoot back. Did they do any damage that round?
Collected.
yeah, he's just along for the ride.
It's only Buzz and Meteor, the 2 that have died so far on T1. Everybody else to find KDAs, as they're not taking any chances. They know they gave up a couple thrifties earlier on. That dimensional drift is going to be spotting out a ton. So salvos the fly. Looks like T1 still willing to play into this, as Ping will get the reveal. Saturate not going to be catching anybody in that corner, but Meteor up over the top is able to find 2, and it is just a shooting gallery at backside.
I mean, they even have players on the right position, and it doesn't
Now
matter.
on the approach, ready to
I know
swing
this
in,
is
has a
Nico,
sheriff
but
in hand. Potentially get some damage in, but Buzz swings in, challenges for the fight, dodges the bullets. 4-0 start for T1.
I mean, this is when you know things are just going your way. You challenge the stack, you see it, you know it.
You have more round wins than they have kills.
That's correct. That's not good for RRQ.
No, no, it is not. Okay.
Just driving through.
more round wins than kills
Picking up his
is
Starbucks.
The
not
gods
fun.
are against them.
No, they are. He's just picking up Starbucks on the way to work there. Oh, okay, thanks. Bye. And now Meteor's got his ult. I mean, you have so much ability to gather info. Again, something that T1 really seems to
I'll watch
thrive
Paper
off
X
of.
DFM later. Is it worth a watch?
Oh my
Be
goodness,
honest.
RRQ
Be honest. Is it worth a
way on the
watch?
wrong side of the map. I mean, if T1 figures this out, they should have a pretty quick option. Now they're going back
A
to check
spam
here
of
because they're
no's.
Remembering back to the pistol, maybe. Well, I don't think they saw that mid push, but just assuming is Munchkin. He is on anti-lurk
I've
duty
seen
all day, every
DFM
day.
kind of fold.
Their usual
DFM
lurker.
clearly, I mean, it's interesting because Sliggy kept bringing
over
up,
on the other
was
side of the
Sliggy,
map.
someone on Plat Chat
Crashing
kept
in.
bringing up, you know, oh, they
Over
picked,
towards
you know, they picked global because they were like, oh, global
Goes out on
split,
the
it's not
walkway.
that good.
Just gonna be fishing.
You know,
Kind of
we've seen their
damage
split, it's not that
possibly
good.
hit.
Well, they've picked
Nothing
split the
in
last
pound.
couple days and got
Virgin
absolutely
pads available
fucking
for
destroyed
Meteor.
on it. So
The back end of this.
maybe need me to think about what they're doing themselves. Okay, it's like watching MIBR here. Just play offsite, play retake.
Next at least on to one. The pop flash send, Xpharaoh
Okay,
able
they
to hold
finally
his own.
win a
Buzz gonna be
fight.
taken
But
down.
you gotta leave.
Splash around the corner. Meteor gets the brunt of that one. The chase in, the saturate fault coming through. And
Okay, they're gonna win
unable to
around.
hold his own.
They're gonna win
Pushing,
around.
pushing
No
forward.
13-0
A bit
for
more
me.
now, just Izu and Munchkin. Listen to the time. They have to get onto the spike. Starting to defuse now. Body block, held to half. Recon now going to be lobbed in, getting the reveal. A kill on a crazy guy. Somebody else has to pick it up! They will be able to hold it.
Oh, if he
To
spammed
completion,
him,
the
if he
defuse
actually was
coming
spammed
in.
him, they win.
But still, so much damage suffered. It is
Best
anything
APAC
but
team
clean.
of 2025 T1 going to Santiago.
That's
Red
crazy
heart
they're able to get
emoji.
that to go.
Red
How
heart
people- I
Finally,
mean,
somebody
two
shooting
I'm not
back
getting
at
baited
RRQ
by
and
you.
Twitchy.
I'm not getting
emoji,
baited.
romantic
open
face
this up.
emoji,
Nice
romantic
play by
face
Xpharaoh
emoji,
as well.
kissing
Good
face
flash that
emoji,
backed Meteor
kissing
off the
face
angle. Stacks
emoji,
has to try
smiling.
to fill the space,
Yeah, shut the
but
fuck up.
Cushy just a bit better. There were no shock darts used here, which surprised me a little bit. I thought Izu might let loose with a couple of them, but
Nice ball, guys.
just felt like they need to get it done with the guns there. Let's see if RRQ can start bouncing back more.
Okay, they're on the board.
Come on, yeah.
Basically, they would because D1 were playing a little
Munchkin.
overconfident, I think.
They'll
There.
find him, and he'll retreat. Goes the other way.
Come on, Munchie boy, get in there.
By forcing that position. Meanwhile, Jemkin just lurking forward here at A main. It's one charge away from having a dimensional drift available. P exit.
Time to jump. Here.
Maybe trying to just fake this towards B once again. They will
Cutting through.
ready to get stacked up. And it looks like, yeah, they want to try to sell this. So Buzz is going to rotate back in. Another smoke cycled down by Xpharaoh. RQ for the moment have their forces in the right position. Creep in, Jemkin takes Meteor's head off. Critical kill found. Player advantage now for RQ as they look to get 2 consecutive round wins.
Yeah, Buzz can spot out Crazy Guy. Crazy Guy's one tap to the Outlaw.
I mean, it's a little interesting having Meteor on
players are.
Waylay.
With some patience being shown.
They're gonna do fake A.
They're losing the Waylay. Explore towards
Split
mid.
B? No, just come
No,
B.
actually just cutting in towards window.
Shot across.
Well, early on the
Once.
smokes there.
Playing this map, working their way back over. RQ on the peak into A main, going
Munchkin
to realize
needs
it
a
once
kill
again.
here.
Just played around the map a bit too well. Munchkin now
If he gets 2, they win the
top
round.
mid. Here's the footsteps. Double swing, lined up for him just about. Collects 2, looks for a little bit more, and nearly
Yeah,
bites up
gets
more than he
good
can shoot, but
info.
he's
They
still
now
going to be
actually
good
know
for a
where both
third.
players are. But for some reason, we're still
He's
watching
now
the flank.
sussed out by the stealth drone. And it's a 2v3.
No, we're still watching the flank.
Sure, you've got an
Izu
orbital
has ult,
strike.
so-
I mean, suppose you could send it to Izu.
Oh, we're
That's
just
not going
gonna
to happen.
save.
Because RQ have to go for the save. 5-1. RQ have not been able to get any consecutive round
no.
wins since Pearl.
hard to imagine. And it's just a unexpected
When will
move,
teams
maneuver.
learn? I mean, I've got a message for both
time,
MIBR and RRQ.
Munchkin
When you're playing
sneaks
against
his way up
Sova,
mid.
Astra, Teo,
Sense any
you
presence
can't
in
put
there.
one person here.
That part of the map really hasn't been paid attention
a
to at all by
4v5.
T1 except to watch their side of the map.
That's
to make
not
sure
how
there's
this
no lurks.
works.
This is the first time
This
they've
map
showed that push.
takes
You
a
think you get
while
that
to
opening kill, you
rotate.
think
You can't
got
have
this,
no
and
one in mid
Munchkin
and
gets-
no one on the
5v4
site.
until Munchkin does this.
Yep.
You will not get there in time. I mean, against a Sova ult as well. Like, you have no... Like, even if Munchkin got... I lied to you all. I said if Munchkin gets 2, they win the round. If Munchkin doesn't go for this and just stays back here, they also win the round. Because they don't have time to beat 2 Teo missiles, plus a Sova ult, plus an Astra Sock, and rotate and clear all this all out. You don't have time. It's just not going to happen. Stop playing scared. Take a risk. Crazy Guy has 10 kills for the entire best of 5. That's a lie. You're lying.
It's a mid hit. Expecting maybe that the adjustment from RRQ would have been some mid pressure.
Kills in what,
but now you
43
gained
rounds or
a lot
something?
of ability to work the map.
Spotted one, Munchkin seeing a bit as well as Monyet. He's just jiggling around the corner, trying to see if he can get an idea of the forces of T1 and their position. Stacks with a peek out. Third connector.
But
force an exit as well.
because T1 already has that mid control, you can't reestablish a main control. It's an
Okay, big
easy
ego
reclear
here. You got
because you have
one,
to worry
right?
about
2
that window
rifles. Let's
position.
put it on our Brim and
RRQ
fucking Astra. Remember when teams...
to rely
this was
on
peak. I don't
T1
know if
making
like
a
this is
bad
because
map for you
FNS
now.
was still playing or whatever.
You
But
have
I
no map
remember
control
when
here. You have
teams
literally zero.
gave their guns in these situations to their good players.
Deaf
even if they
Crazy
had
Guy
saved.
or Blind Martin.
Just utilizing these gate
But no,
crashes,
let's
trying
give
to
it
get
to a
some
guy who's got
animation.
10 kills on
Classic
2.5
hand.
maps so far.
Too
He's
much
also
there.
playing
Well,
Astra.
Strike is going to be used, and that actually does push Izu forward. That at the same
Get a
time,
kill,
though,
but
Meteor able to scale, finds a kill on the Cushy. It's wrapping over and might end up connecting in with Crazy Guy, who is one of the 2,
30
now
seconds
3
left.
players with a recovered weapon that has a rifle.
Deaf Crazy Guy. Give me
Meteor
Blind
just
Martin.
footsteps. Not swinging in towards him, so now has an opportunity to maybe try to get a backstab going. It's Cosmic
poor
Divide.
Martin.
It's called through. Meteor. Flash, not going to find him. Saturate goes forward. Steadies it. Monyet take it down!
Woohoo!
And Meteor!
Oh, he got a kill. He's
tears
on the
them apart.
board.
4 kills found. Crazy Guy. Last one standing.
He just had to
A
trade
1v3.
3 of his teammates.
Looking for his first kill of the map, but nothing to be found but death. 6-1.
It's just another great read from T1. If RRQ challenges mid, you've got the abundance of forces to do something
What's
about
that
it.
right click?
Hey, you get the one pick off
You
the
got a
orbital
headshot with the
strike.
right click there.
But the whole time in the back of my head, I'm thinking, oh, Meteor's still got his saturate. If he hits a good one, and he damn well did. That, yeah, that does.
It's a cold killer.
He is. Always has been. That's why he's on MVP of Masters. God, not for
Didn't he
just
scam his way to an MVP of Masters?
This one has to go for RRQ.
Solixar's position, convergent paths.
Or did he win it twice?
Connecting. They're looking for that Hunter's Fury as well. As he gets cycled forward, a Meteor just hounds him down. Cushy caught at the same time by the Hunter's Fury there in tower. RQ trying to get into position, but Chepkin is just spammed.
I mean,
They cannot catch a
he won
break.
it
They
twice?
can only catch
Did he scam
bullets.
both of them or just one? Itsu should have won the T1 one.
Oh my God.
Trying to
It's
run
the Gen-
away.
Did he scam the
Keep
Gen
that
G one?
operator in hand.
I guess
Was
he
able to
didn't
find the
scam
one,
the
but now
Gen
the
G one.
op stranded. Monyet.
But he
nothing
scammed
more
the
to do
T1
but
one.
Just run. That critical op cannot be retained. He's looking for the kill and Stacks. He wants him dead. Takes him low. Hasn't taken him down yet, but Buzz around the corner absolutely will.
Okay, Brazil.
I'll return. I'll fix them apart.
It's
You clean up whatever's left.
It's
Just
Jover is
brutal.
what it is.
I mean,
We're gonna get a call from
literally
Achilles
everything.
Leo
He gets
saying,
the spot on the way in. That's how
yeah,
we
that was
guide
shit. That's what he's gonna
the
say.
Hunter's Fury up
That
there.
was shit.
What great awareness from Meteor. They capitalize with the ult. They're expecting to get X Barrel.
Yeah.
Imagine
tough.
sleeping for the
And then they're
last
like,
map
oh,
of
wait,
American
we hit him with the
finals
conversion
to
pass.
watch
Just
this shit
hit
couldn't
that
be
guy
me.
up there in the ropes.
See how Chober's feeling? Chober's probably just
crazy.
fucking on
Now
cloud
you've
9.
got all these ults and you got sheriffs.
I mean, not literally on cloud
Gotta get
9
some
because he's
openers,
actually
gotta
going to
find some
Santiago.
advantages to try to
Ho-ho!
press it on a retake. I don't know.
Crazy guy just clearing the stealth drone. Another one chasing in. Goes into the cosmic form. Saturate, connecting the push in, and
Jesus.
Meteor. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're midair at that range.
Jesus.
Cleans him up. Monette gone. The push out of the smoke and Buzz.
Jesus.
Able to find another. Jemkin will be able to scoop up a weapon.
They
here.
lost one round and it was to
Cushy.
trolling like this.
Okay, takes him down. Some signs of life. 3 here for the moment. I'm checking out that coast side position. Bradwell now called in. Bushi dead. Jemkin to have to do it all, but it's just getting cycled away from this spike. Concuss will connect. Stuck behind the box. The time dwindling. Finds the kill on the Munchkins. The shock dart's now going to be lobbed in. Dodges out the first ones. Trying to get the catch on the Izu. They just cannot find it. Izu clears it up. 8-1.
I mean, just fucking... Just
I
go
mean, RRQ
go
has gotta
next day. Treat this as your
try
day off.
something
Honestly,
very
maybe that's
different
a
here,
clever
something
idea from
unorthodox.
RRQ. This was your day off.
Gotta get aggressive at mains. They can't let T1
We did have
get
a
the
rest.
post plants. There's just too much util, but
It's called the middle final.
anything you try is just being thwarted by Meteor. His entries on the waylay have been so good. He's getting so much value out of the saturates. Dude, they're just, yep, another day at the office.
Timeout.
Meanwhile, yeah, it's just puzzled looks for RRQ. 3 rounds separate.
Second time out. That's tough, buddy. That's tough. Would we guarantee vitality for today's match? Probably. Well, given how they looked against Fnatic, I actually think Liquid do have a chance. Particularly if we get Nats on bind. I really, like... Look, I do feel bad for RRQ here. But, you know, they've had good moments as well. I really hope mates go to Santiago. I need to see Gentlemen. I am hard rooting for mates. I don't really care who goes in Americas. I don't really care who goes in Pacific. But I need Gentlemates to make it to Santiago. If they lose all 3...
Pretty much, and
Oh, man.
at least want it to be.
I'll feel rough.
Close
13
maps.
10s
Yeah.
and 13 11s.
Doing a thing.
Gonna be looking for a trap setup here as Saturate will connect. Hunter's Fury gonna go out, and well, that does leave Izu rather to the Wolves. I'm ready to say Stacks because of Sova. So a good little
Buzz
trap
just
play.
chilling.
Solid start for RRQ. Needing to see more of that. Need to build
Just
off
run
of that
at him,
early
bro.
pick.
Just
Yeah,
run
that's
at him.
exactly what I want to see. Because now you've got map control. Now you've got big ults. Hey, you bait the drone out.
See where he's retreated to, and the drone also gets a spot. Goes deep enough to clear out Meteor.
This is kind of a tough read for RRQ right now, though. Even though Munchkin's somehow gotten all the way up into the back of B site.
They send out a salvo. They hear the
Okay, so
exit.
they're
They
fully
know they
clearing out
want
A main.
Jemkin in position.
Oh, they know.
Munchkin, yeah, they are reading this well.
Yeah, but they knew.
Gets Monyet down to 10 HP with a headshot, but cannot confirm that kill.
Unlucky.
So 3v5. T1. Odds against them now. Try to keep this win streak going. I think RRQ
30
finding
seconds
their
left.
footing
Slowing it
as
down.
they saturate onto the corner. He's able to clean one up. Nothing more. for Jemkin to try to do there. Stuck into the dimensional drift. Will be able to pull back. Off in hand. Buzz finding one. Stacked.
There's no way you've lost that fight one yet. He has ult.
Just 11 HP remaining. The 1v1. And Jemkin pulls off of it. Rides the rope. And will be able to get the kill. Second round. Pound for RRQ. As they're going to be looking to make this a 4-8 happen. Once again, just like the round win.
Oh, if they would have lost that.
Round 5.
Jesus.
It's just one player left standing. It's still so costly.
Yeah, the early round advantages you're able to create with the space make this round possible, but it does not feel good.
They use what, 3 ults there?
You read Munchkin's lurks, that's great. One of the problems is Meteor reads your play with the dimensional drift beautifully and feels like he was going to be good for 2 there at least, and then that's probably T1's round, but Stacks almost gets there. Had a moment where he had the head. Here you go again. Gain that space, get aggressive.
Jemkin jump in like a little child jumping into a pool for the first time.
3-player stack in the mid. Sparrow holding on to the operator. Dimensional drift though from Buzz.
Oh my god.
Right.
Oh, he did that the wrong way around.
Armageddon.
I don't know why you would ever do it this way around.
Just ride that red carpet. On his exit, now peek in towards this baby door position. On yet, trying to check out towards that attacker spawn, but Munchkin is just so deep, pulled back. He does not get spotted. Buzz, however, going to be taken down. Looking for the scale forward now, and Meteor and
okay, T1 have lost their collective minds here.
Just finds the 1 kill on the Jemkin. His Cosmic Divide now tries to lock them out. Izu surely spotted.
Crazy stun though from
Munchkin. Is able to dispatch him on yet. Looks for a little bit more, but Xpero holds his own, and Stacks can't get the weapon out in time. Munchkin now.
Oh, that's all they do.
Last one remaining, working his way forward. Setting up the grab well, the body block in position. They're looking to just hold this to completion. It seems like Munchkin has no damn idea.
Get the kills, Brody.
So the
Get the kills.
Through. Still slow them from building up bankroll as he takes out Xpero as well. We're going to the last round of the half, and it's RRQ now. Very real chance to try to make this that 8-4 scoreline, but they lose out on the operator.
If RRQ reverse sweep this, honestly, cinema. Cinema.
Munchkin's keyboard.
I'll hold my hands up and say,
sat and spawned
that was insanely cool.
Took so long to get there to try to help out. You know, obviously that's part of the plan. But still, breath of life for RRQ. Starting to be a lot more confident.
Mates playing today? Yep.
A lot more understanding.
So EMEA is Team Liquid Vitality.
I think Buzz gave away
it's an elimination, best of 3. And then Mates Fnatic, best of 5.
That made the read easy for
and
RRQ
then
as well.
America's is NRG 100 Thieves.
Chance to get this to 9-3.
G2. I mean, the America's games I think actually should be very interesting today. I do think the America's games are kind of bangers.
I'm seeing nothing there. I'm gonna make the call. Start rotating in towards this A side of the map. 3 players in position to try to hold the line.
Has to be a good hold here.
Concealment! Concealment!
Revealed salvo in the backside. Crazy guy just staying tucked. Cuss not going to connect. Meteor up and over the top, sending out the saturate. Buzz just storms forward, shorty in hand, able to find the kill. Looking to try to slip the net. Here's Crazy guy, but Meteor eventually drops down, finds him.
How is Jemkin alive through all this?
Jemkin now.
Man on island still thinks World War II is going on.
Too many targets around that corner. Cushy now, a 1v4. It's T1. Looking to make this another 9-3 scoreline, much like they did on Pearl. They shall.
Okay, 9-3.
Everyone perfect.
Nine 3 and probably, unfortunately, a very fast 3-0. I mean, Sticky picked a good game to miss. Pacific always disappointing. I knew when Seth was Seth on the call yesterday, his last words were like, "I pray to God I get a game as good as this BBL mates game," and I was thinking he won't. In my head, I thought probably won't, and he hasn't. He's had 2 shitters. What you get for casting Overwatch? See, the thing is about Santiago, because we've got like Furia and BBL an AG, and who's the other one? Nongshim. Because these are all 1 seeds, the fucking Swiss stage is actually probably going to be just filled with bangers. You know, the Swiss stage will probably be like G2 versus Fnatic. And, you know, Paper Rex versus NRG. And fucking, you know, just like giga bangers. Like, on paper, like the most hype games you could ever have. You know what I mean? It's going to be like T1 versus EDG. G2 Fnatic. Paper Rex NRG. Vitality, but yeah, like, it's actually going to be fucking crazy. And then you just got the fucking, like, other 4 seeds just, like, chilling.
From getting back to another Masters event, obviously missed out on Toronto. Had a very short
Snuck in Vitality? Honestly, maybe. Maybe I did sneak in Vitality there. Sorry, I meant Team Liquid.
Must-win pistol here for RRQ.
Clear the drone. Monyet ready with the dash. Goes forward. Sticks it. For now, T1 giving up the space. We'll just play back. Let's get MIBR on this flank. Deep position from him. Crazy guy just now turning back over. Try to watch this spot.
A 5v5 retake with a flank.
Monyet trying to set up for that saturate. Ends up falling. Crazy guy needing to try to
Big
clear
fight.
this out. Shots
Bro, he
coming
can't
on
aim.
both sides. Jemkin up and over the top. MIBR trying to find the kill, the jump out. Buzz.
He beat him.
Only casualty is Jemkin will end up falling, and Munchkin will clean
Let's go,
up
Munchy
the
boy.
rest.
6 out of 6 pistols is pretty rough.
Perfection from T1
I mean, that is
in
particularly
every
tough.
Single half. They hit double digits. 3 more rounds to go.
And it's just great decision-making from T1 in terms of don't overstay your welcome on the site. Let them throw their util here. We've got what we want to play for retake. We've got the space we want. We're coming from literally every angle possible onto this site. Be patient. Wait for your moments. The individual play is through the roof. And RRQ is just stuck on the site trying to win gun battles that T1 is not offering. Buzz and MIBR are going absolutely crazy as this double duelist combo. The mosquitoes are biting.
Cycle forward, Munchkin trying to escape. Bucky clipping him in the back of the thigh.
He's done well to survive that, actually.
He
He almost certainly should have died there.
Izu there at the tower, spamming through, trying to find a kill. Eventually will be able to get
Getting a
experiment.
1-for-1 with a Bucky.
Trades it back. Still situated there on the ground. Very solid chance for RRQ to convert this. Saturate to the corner. Jemkin gonna be hindered. Jump out of the smoke. Cushy looking for the turn. Only able to find the one. Monyet continuing with that Bucky. Finds a little bit more value as Crazy Guy trying to get it done.
Hey, they win a force.
2 kills with the
Forcing
Stinger.
good. Forcing good.
Ends up working in their favor. 6 rounds to go for RRQ to tie it up.
Yeah, I think this one actually T1 overthinks a little
Now
bit.
the comeback
Watching
begins.
Munchkin up in vents looking for a flank, but something RRQ has not been able to do today is create flanks. Whoops.
Whoops, indeed.
But you know, what are you going to do against the Bucky? But it's the sprays that give it away there. Just a few missed opportunities, but credit's due. RRQ.
We're a Wyra! Great name, thanks for the 21 months.
Buzz just trying to get that orb. Izu off the side, and there goes the rest. So T1 gonna just swiftly.
I mean, I appreciate that. I appreciate it.
Into this buy round. So flawless for the side of RRQ.
Honestly, is that the clever play?
Yeah, just seeing if they could get away with
To
an
take
orb.
full ecos not on round 2 because they won't be
so
running towards the
deny
site.
them any more orbs of their own. Let's go again. This defender side, let's see what it looks like for T1. RRQ maybe get that snowball going. Get that feeling. Stacks now getting a little active in the comms. They're setting up a 3-man
3-man high-low on A.
on A. Well, Stacks has moved
Two
forward
players
a
on
little
B.
bit, but this is actually a mid hit
Double
here.
smoke mid.
Deep Astra smokes, deep brim smokes. Nobody knows this on T1.
Well, it's going to be a bit tough here for T1. Their rotates are going to... If they do just a B hit now... I mean, they don't even... To be fair, they don't even know what they don't know. They don't know that they smoke mid. They're just expecting a full exit. But these guys are going to be really slow clearing through mid. So these two basically have to hold this out on their own. And he TPs and leaves Munchkin alone somewhat.
Finding himself up over top of the site. Munchkin just sat here, silently within the smoke, trying to play quiet. Here's this motion around him. Just jumping so they can't see his feet. They hadn't noticed.
How were the first 2 maps and how much did you sleep?
I'm sorry for next for the 44 months.
He's just a lunatic.
Didn't see the first map. Second map was an absolute stomp.
Trying to find a kill against Jemkin before
This
he can
one
teleport out. A critical timing is
started off as the same. It's got a little bit close in the recent rounds,
not
but
spotting it quite just yet. Looking for the hold on the defuse. Some damage exchange. Stacks joining in. They're trying to flush him out with the swing in. Moniette right into the spray. Hunter's Fury now expended. His crazy guy looking for the grab, but there's the body block, and there's MIBR bringing it now into the 1v1. The hold, the half, and crazy
he hit
guy
that one.
again to find a finisher.
Hold on, hold on. Do we have a game?
Is RRQ. The most rounds in a row they've been able to get just about throughout the series.
God,
find
that's
one more,
depressing.
tie up Pearl, and it looks like T1 might just be calling a timeout.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're trying to calm T1 down here, feeling like maybe they're getting a little overconfident. Munchkin is just so intelligent, so understanding of the mechanics of the game there.
It's so funny just to see him looking at him.
It's just crazy. But I mean,
You never know. Best of fives, they go. It's, you know, the champs grand final was I would argue one of, if not the most one-sided best of fives we had seen until the comeback started. I mean, that was destined to be one of the most boring Valorant games of all time, I would say. And then it turned into a gigabanger.
Munchkin's gonna have an outlaw, 4 phantoms otherwise. Couple sheriffs, a Bucky for Munchkin.
Oh,
it hit me.
Oh.
Yeah, it just sticks to his leg. Will just be the orb grab.
Jump off the map again.
Jemkin not going to be firing off a shot.
Smart stuff, getting your ults in cycle for the following round here for T1. Or who knows?
So they
maybe
kind of fake A pressure, go back to
depending on how
mid.
it goes. Meteor's already got
RRQ
his
are clearing
pass.
back out. But they're
Stacks
starting to read it, and they're going to have a fast flank. I mean, again, when you get to these sort of rounds, like, if they do get close, you could use this waylay ult.
Meanwhile, the exec onto the A site comes through. Munchkin starts working his way over.
No kills on site, though.
It's going to prove to be a pretty damn difficult
This
retake
should be pretty easy now for really RRQ. I think, again, you've got to have someone on site.
Meteor trying to line things up. A crazy guy, once again, is able to note that flank position. Saturate, sent out to no avail. Cushy joins in on the angle, and with the outlaw, will be able to take down the enemy waylay. Stun's going to be sent forward. Xparrow backpedals, plants his feet, finds 2. Buzz and Stacks will fall, and it's going to be flawless for RRQ.
Flawless.
Not allowing for a thrifty to
great,
come back
but we'll see what happens next round. Probably get the ult for Buzz here.
Bankroll getting built up. T1.
Up for Buzz.
Only 3 rounds separating
No
each
ults
squad
for
so far.
RRQ either.
Crazy to think that.
This is kind of like getting to where, like, you got to win this round now if you're T1.
But RRQ
You got to win this one.
starting to fire, starting to feel that confidence. Who knows? This is a team that I never count out because of the comebacks they've made in history. They ain't done yet. You've got 2 huge ults to contend with. 2 great retake options.
Just a full B hit. Only one on site. See Munchkin. He dies. In trouble. In a lot of trouble. That's no smokes now.
Potting out the head there of Jemkin, but can't take it
He
up. But
gets
Izu
3
bites
though.
three.
So they finally decide to
Gonna be a
try and
2v2.
fight back in onto the site. And
Slumber
Izu
ahead for Buzz.
absolutely
Just bringing
fucking
forward,
destroys
swaps the
them.
weapons,
He
going on the
sees him
chase,
leaving.
trying to
Oh,
get
is he
the
just going to
spot
try and
out,
kill him?
sees
This is
the
what
gun barrel,
Martin did and
sees
he won a
Jemkin.
round. Oh, he's not. He's not an EMEA. He's not a crazy player like Martin.
He does have that gate crash set up to jump back across closer to that A side of the map.
I'll handle
So
this.
Jemkin going to be doing very much the same thing. Check out the A side, try to spot out where
I mean, hasn't your
Stacks
teammate already walked through all
is
this?
at the moment, but won't be able to find him. Wayne, however, can come in. Crazy guy. Deep position, potentially unexpected.
Surely you
He's gonna
plant
go
on the
jump
bridge or
across
something, no?
And finds the timing.
Oh no.
Meanwhile,
Oh, he kills
no,
both.
Buzz can't
Hold
get it.
on,
Crazy
hold
guy.
on. Slicky,
Two
wake
monster
up.
kills.
Ding, 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 ding. Wake up. We got a
RRQ.
game.
They're making a reality out of this comeback.
Yeah. They're doing a great job here punishing the B site, punishing Munchkin. He's having a tough time, just like we saw with RRQ on the other side of the map with Crazy Guy. Just tough time locking things down. I mean, man, if you can get Izu activated again for T1, find ways to get him a little bit more involved, then maybe you can turn this landslide around. But
Back
all
on
coming downhill
Nico.
on top of T1, and we've got a map.
From a 9-3 to now 10-8, that 4 spy.
It's always Abyss. It's
Very
always
much
Abyss.
setting the pace for this comeback.
You had to chew through a lot of.
Oh boy. Oh, push
Oh no.
forward into the smoke. Monyet finding the kill, and Xfero will check the corners. Stacks unable to find any more value as Meteor's just going to get spammed down. RRQ starting to get a very solid
I mean, they're
understanding.
basically just running side.
LT1 is trying to play this defender side.
Oh, you just want to stack
And
the
as this
site
goes
to have
on,
your Euro TP go across
This
the
is
map,
looking
guys, and play 3
less
people
and
on each
less
side.
like T1 at the SVL, more and more like T1 on Abyss back at Bangkok, where they built up that massive win streak.
And then
And then
could
it all crumbled when Giacomo got the ace.
Yep.
Thrown the check, tried the rope, quick shot, Monyet dead. Looking for a little bit more. So easy on the other side, so
Get in there, Munchkin. Run in there
a
with
bit cautious.
your Bucky.
When he runs out of bullets. That's one way to deal with him. Just a break of the door. They'll go on the split. Munchkin can go down to the spike. RRQ
Ooh.
1 round away from tying this up.
Hey, they're just feeling it again. They have that experience, just like T1. Every different level, reading their opponent's tendencies. A great flash out from Jemkin. The blind stacks fully. No chance. I want to hear what they have to say, but T1 has been chewing through a lot
Okay,
of
second
ults.
time out. Panic. This is a man. This is the face of a man. You might not like it, but this is the face of a man who is panicked. Wait, do they have a different trophy? They have a trophy for this shit? So Joma, thanks for the 29 months.
Are you gonna switch over to Goat Quid if this goes 4 maps or rather continue munching the RRQ?
You think I'm ever... Look, if I didn't get paid to watch Team Liquid play Valorant, I would not do it. But unfortunately, I do. Like, if I was to list the positives and negatives of this job, I would say positives, all of it. Negatives, have to watch Team Liquid. Why are teams picking Grim on Abyss? Because you see, Abyss is a very complex and complicated map, where if you run down a site and get the spike planted, you then can use your Brimstone
The double tag, the double stack up, the double kill.
to send a molly on the spike.
Buzz and Izu both get buried. What a catch.
I mean, do they
The
just come
brush
back to
inside
him?
the timeout call.
DC?
3v5 is Stacks looking to try to be the hero, but I don't think he reads that left side at all, but will
Oh,
wisely
they
back
actually
away.
can still lose this round somehow.
Shot attempt from Meteor.
Oh, they're going
Unable
to.
find it there. Stacks cannot get that second elimination. His team desperately needed him to find. Meteor stunned up, the approach over the top, the spot out, looking for the kill, the drop down.
Holy
Eventually
fuck, if
Cushy
you whiff that,
rewarded
mate.
with it.
Come on,
The
Munchkin,
last one
1v4
standing.
them.
Swings in, dies. 4K from Cushy. 10.
My sleep! I was looking forward to an extra hour's sleep.
7 rounds in a row to get us to
Fuck
this
you,
point.
T1.
And this is phenomenal because you don't let T1 keep any guns. Buzz opted to eat the convergent pass before he TP'd out. That cost him there. That cost him his life. Some kind of eyebrow-raising decisions being made here and there by T1, and RRQ is so locked in.
Okay, they have 4 ults, but they're on an eco. They change it up. Both
always
duelists on B. You see, RRQ are going for this very detailed strategy of what if we just hit a site? Because this map is fucking thrilling.
Try to rescale this. Already, RRQ.
When it's the EMEA, it's in
This is
almost
really
like
smart
just
by
under
Meteor.
2 hours.
In their exit.
It allows you to make your strong stack over towards A. Quick TP over by Buzz.
Meteors continue to get on these fights.
Oh, this is a good. I mean, this map now, you can use your ults when the map looks like this. When you know they're going A, you got 4 people here. You got 4 ults to use. I would say, even though we're on an eco here, use your ults. Oh, not if you die though. Oh, not if you die. Oh, you have to go back. RRQ, they're not chumps. They realize.
Go for the pivot once more. TP across, Buzz.
Oh, but
they're
T1 aren't chumps either. They realize too. Oh, but RRQ are double not chumps. They realize again.
Into A.
Oh, get fucking red.
The only one here. Just that shorty. No Nebula to block at the moment.
Oh, he ults still. Oh my god. Don't ult now. The map isn't good now.
Over towards tower. Slows up the approach. 20 seconds remaining. And Armageddon in the hands of Stacks. Is he going to send its first? It's going to be the Hunter Sphere. They're just looking to try to play delay on this one. The bound forward though, and Stacks taken down. Final tag connects with a crazy guy. As they need to get the spike planted, and there it is.
And they've done it. They're doing it. They've done it. This map.
Grabs up the Vandal.
This map is crazy. And again, by the way, I just wanna say, T1, I would say 2 of the 3 rounds that they lost were literally because him and him just thought that the game was over and were just fucking dicking around and just running into their spawn. On B.
Are going to be gaining the lead. Unthinkable at the half.
They lost 2 rounds to that.
Much reality that T1 are trying to come to terms with. But at every twist and turn, they are getting beaten back.
And it all comes down to just that little bit of extra patience from Crazy Guy to keep watching his back, and Meteor's just a little too eager to get there.
And this is why, when you're 8-1 up, you need to be thinking win 11. This is something that fucking annoys me so much. Teams constantly do this. They will be 8-1 up or something and be like, this game's over, so let's troll a little bit, and you'll end in 9-3. And then guess what? You're playing on a map that is particularly attack or defense sided when you're playing a no senti double duelist comp against a no senti double duelist comp. I wonder if maybe our attack side might be good.
Meteor's got to use this conversion pass. He's got to find an opportunity. They've got to find a play if they want to get back into this. RRQ has their number, and they're going to create so much space here.
They finally pressure mid.
Jumpkin's creating a lot of doubt, a lot of question marks.
Yep.
Munchkin gonna face out of this one. No, saturate through.
They see him.
Yeah, he took some damage.
Oh,
Munchkin. Straightforward, binding one. Jemkin gonna be taken down at the same time.
Why are you walking back on site on your own? You have ults this round, bro. It's a 4v3. What are you doing? Oh, he's gonna die.
And he didn't stick for the plant.
He didn't even plant? I mean, what are you doing?
Gone at the same time.
You're not even planting there?
Still find value despite the earlier damage suffered. Meteor.
Oh, RRQ don't throw. I mean, you have. Cushy is.
Crazy guy in a 1v2. His kills have been impactful. The ones that he's collected, but this time Meteor will find the headshot.
They do win. Go back to
T1
side hits. Forget
will
mid.
tie it up. Their
Mid doesn't
first
exist.
round win since the pistol in this half. They bring it 11-11.
Able to find those 2 kills on the entry. Munchkin has been trying to press forward on that A-choke smoke so many times. It hasn't really worked until this round.
Oh, the beautiful blue skies that you're
man.
stopping me from watching here.
That could have been a very different round if he doesn't get that.
Also, I'm wearing a Sunfish shirt available in the TMV store. You can get it available and buy it.
Kill. Man, that's quick from Monyet. Yeah, Kushi just knows. Rip. A weakened Monyet. Easy pickings for Meteor. Finds the headshot. Okay. Finally got an answer here for T1.
But this attacker side has still been all
If T1 win, I can still get that extra sleep. So it's not over yet.
T1 finding consecutive to get this to match point. RRQ obviously, I mean, the cash flow is so strong. You cannot break their money.
Nope.
So T1 still have their work cut out for them. No ultimates available for either side.
Take flight.
Everything having been invested just in the last few rounds.
There's just no attention being paid towards mid here for T1, so they have just no idea. They just have to play a 3-2. Seems to be their default, and I'm concerned here for me.
Why is there your
Being
TP?
left on an island, the drone to try to
it's
chase
never
forward,
across
gets the
the map.
spot, sends out the saturate.
Two players here.
Go for the double dash exit instead. Monyet just challenging forward, trying to flash him out, and he shall.
Monyet wins the fight,
Damage
and Buzz
exchange,
keeps
but
doing this.
Jimkin
Buzz,
just rushes
the way
forward.
Buzz
Buzz
plays B,
dead.
it could not be worse. I think
And in
this
that
guy has
35,
no fucking
T1,
clue what he's doing
they
here
just
on B.
don't have
He
the
stays
money.
here,
They will go
TP's
for the
out. As soon as
save.
there is any sign of
RRQ
danger, he just
getting
fucking
themselves up to their
TP's
first
out,
map
and
point
he just
of the
leaves his
final.
teammate to die behind a smoke. That's twice he's done it now.
Able
He
to
did it to
suss things
Munchkin,
out a
and now
little
he's
bit.
just done it to Meteor as well. Where as soon as they start their exit,
Too
oh
fancy from
fuck it,
RRQ.
I'm
Just
out of
make the
here.
right read, find the weak side.
TP's away, and then just is
Able to
behind the
exploit it.
smoke, lets this guy die, and then just tries to run out of the smoke on his own.
Finally, we got a
Bro,
series
that's
going.
not how you play Valorant.
Can it go into overtime? Will become the question. Or will T1 stand
What is
out
he
at
doing?
Another 11-13 scoreline on this map, where they had such a key advantage. I think Monyet dying off the side gives kill credit over to Meteor and allows him to get one charge away on the convergent paths. Give me pause for a moment.
It took me a second.
He's getting the ult
I'm like,
orb.
okay,
He's
this
getting
makes sense.
the
Meteor
ult
playing
orb,
a bunch of
Money,
guys.
money.
You know that
Yeah.
Meteor's still gonna be
Ult
3
orb.
charges away, so it's actually very smart.
Makes a ton of sense.
Yeah.
Ult orb.
That's 2,000 IQ there. Now, you're feeling like RRQ's got their brains back in the game, whereas T1 it just doesn't look like they have a full grasp on this.
The enemy does get
defender
an
side
orb
of
as well,
how to
but
work the map.
Meteor's
Like,
3 away, and it's the last round,
Granted,
so
both teams have struggled on it, but
you're 1 away, he's
T1
3
even
away.
more
It's worth
so.
it.
It's like RRQ is just going to turn it up.
Just
Try to
gonna do
finish
a
this
full
now.
B hit. I mean, they're just gonna try this guy again. They're just gonna go on, bro. TP away.
Buzz sending out flashes to try to stem the tide. They
Oh,
see
he
the dash
sticks around
across.
this time.
Meteor, however, unscouted for the moment, is able to find that kill. Buzz with another.
Oh, hold on.
Swings
He
into the corner,
locked
tries to
in
clear
for
it
round
up.
12. He
Sparrow
finally
still
learns how
holds
to
his
play,
Sallows land at
but it
his
might
feet.
not be enough.
Drifts past
Now
those.
Stacks needs a
Spot
kill.
on a crazy guy, but makes it
Oh,
across
and-
the gap
oh, he
fast
does
enough,
get
but
it.
Stacks keeps him in with
Crazy
the
guy's
advantage.
10 HP. We should be going to OT here.
Stealth drone now sent crazy guy 10 HP.
I have the spike.
A 1v2 to stop this from going to overtime. Just push it over the edge into Haven. T1 have just completely pumped the brakes. Very disconnected positions. Uncertain if he's even going to
Oh, he is
commit
gonna
to
go
this side
for
of the
it.
map.
No.
Or if he's going to try to explore elsewhere. That's why Stacks holds back, watching the exit
Could
out
kill
of
him with the
tower.
fucking stun here.
There's the spot.
30 seconds left.
I mean, you have to just go plant now.
Crazy guy now likely feeling boxed in.
Without a
So
start,
Will
I
just drift his
cannot.
way back into the site. Munchkin playing it patiently, and Crazy Guy goes for about the safest plant that he could possibly find.
Recovering it.
There's blood in the water, and the Sharks of T1 have him surrounded, and the judge will deliver. T1 not allowing this to get stolen away from them like it did back at
12-12.
Masters Bangkok. They will take it this time into OT. RRQ still in with a shout, showing that they have what it takes to push T1 the limits here on Abyss. This map very well could still be theirs.
Why do they have
Absolutely.
this fucking voice? It always makes me laugh.
Just some wild stuff.
Overtime.
Meteor, I love the way he reads that convergent paths. Get it out of the way.
Why are we
Well,
all
it's just a
jumping
little
that
bit
way
late
though?
there
This
to
is
get
an
him
odd exit.
bailed out, but it's okay. You'd already gotten Monette
Hopping
dealt with.
bunnies over here.
And then they're able to chip down X-Pharaoh a little bit with the salvos. And
I mean, that was the kill that won the
huge
round
battle
though.
there against X-Pharaoh. That seals the deal.
Getting a
I
bit
was
greedy with that
watching
plant,
stacks
to be
of the
honest.
map. I'm like, he has to win this fight or it's Haven.
Let us hunt.
He just barely does, and it is neck and neck. Operator for Jemkin, glass cannon.
Revealing area.
Against Jemkin, you have to know that this is going to be a possibility. Very real likelihood. He's going to go walking down in towards B main. Munchkin just around the corner. How deep does Jemkin pursue?
How deep is your love?
Gate crash, checks towards the connector. Looks like he's just going to get situated behind the box here.
Is this
Just
going to
post
be
up
red?
on this angle.
He's never tried this map.
Munchkin. Obviously not going to be able to see that.
The OT off.
Jemkin sees
Doesn't
him
use
right
his
in the
TP until later on. That's
IGL
kind of
T1
crazy.
Picked apart. The glass cannon now
Played by
confirmed.
Jemkin.
Still here on this B side of the map as T1 get clustered up for the attack. A 4v5 to try to find this opening round, which they so desperately need given how brutal their defenses have been on this map thus far. Flash connecting, Jemkin retreating, Meteor.
Okay, Spike's
going
gonna
in
go
with the
down, but
plan.
again, they have nothing in mid.
All the rest of
They're gonna
T1
take so long to get here.
playing
The
in
Astra is
disconnected
dead.
positions.
That's good for you.
Ready for a double face in the mid.
Stacks only has one salvo. The
Reads it. That's the only one
Teo
I've
is
seen.
dead. You
Izu.
win.
Gotta be hearing these footsteps, looks for timing, and will be able to collect one.
That's fine though. It's honestly
Goes
fine.
back over, Meteor.
Meteor's gonna have to
holding it
get two here.
backside. Monette dashing forward to Saturate, gonna be set.
There's
Finds
one.
Saturate does connect, plants his feet. Can he find the shot? They're trying to
Let
flush
him
him out,
win.
and Buzz has been taken out at the same time. Izu on the push, taken out of the
Oh, we're about to
equation.
win a Meteor crazy around there.
RRQ,
RRQ
find
do
the
enough.
opening
My
round in
sleep,
overtime,
my
and that point
sleep.
once again in their hands.
No.
And this is great stuff from RRQ, remembering the lessons they learned
My
at the
sleep.
very end of their defender's side. Get aggressive on the map, get that map control, get that information. And Jemkin does something we hadn't seen, gets tucked in behind that box with an operator. And they're ready for the lurks this time too. It's like such good awareness, such
Liquid Vitality over
understanding
sleep.
of what
Oh,
T1
I don't
was
know
doing
that.
to them that was
I don't know
working
about that
so
one,
well.
still.
They're able to take it away. Beautiful. I don't think Monette ever realized he hit Meteor with that saturate.
First timeout call here in OT.
What's
And it's
this
gonna be
music? Oh. I should just rest my eyes. Every fucking timeout or whatever, I should just rest my eyes. It's gonna be a long fucking day. Hope if EMEA isn't super long, that's actually the better chance because there's what there's a 6-hour gap from Pacific to EMEA. There is a 7-hour gap from EMEA to America. So it is more likely we get a break in between EMEA and Americas. So that's what I need to hope for, really. I need Gentlemates to beat the ever-living piss out of Fnatic. That's what I want to have happen.
Never worked really for Meteor, or whoever it is. So yeah, I like this.
Revealing area.
Get a little bit of info here at mid as Izu. Those deep smokes should very well tell you that they're going to try to make some kind of push up here. Now, last time it was a fake from RRQ. They tried this.
Scanning ahead.
They peeled back, but this time they're committing.
Izu caught. He's trying to hold the line, and he does. The headshot, the one tap, but cannot find the follow-up. Jemkin
Well, he got one. I think
clearing
he
out that
picked
top
that from
mid
that spot, to be
position.
honest.
It's a 1-for-1.
Okay,
Slow
the
creep
problem
over.
for them now is that
Up the
Buzz
back
has
of A.
learnt how to play B.
Munchkin and Sachs just playing together.
So they are going to
Clear
go
this,
A.
but RRQ at the same time, getting ready to get
Re-clearing mid.
grouped up. Attack in towards that A site.
Yeah, they're going to find out.
See
gonna have
nothing
to
there,
play
but they
retake.
don't know whether it's A or
There's
B.
nothing available here.
Actually going to go pushing. Door being open
Group up
probably
as
makes them
3.
think more likely A.
Maybe try to overstack the flank. They've pretty much only been sending one usually.
TP in. No one's home. Plant now
That's a
to
fucking
come
risky
through.
idea here.
Sparrow, he will be 1 away from having that orbital strike online if he can get a kill. A massive post-plant tool as Meteor gonna go dashing in, planting his feet, the saturate connecting, and Munchkin plays off of it. Xpharaoh, a deep angle. The stealth drone, the ping reveal. Makes a quick little exit, just bounding back forward into the site. 4v3, the jump forward, the shorty. Not able to find it. Jemkin considering it. Goes out. Meteor, however, finding 2. Xpharaoh dead at the same time as Meteor goes up and over the top, finds it, drops down, clears up 3 kills as T1 get the reset.
A risky idea, but one
13
that
to
they worked
13.
very well.
Yay,
Crazy
let's
that
bank
it
on.
takes this long for
Fnatic is
both
play
teams to
fast
find the
05.
adjustments on their
Do
defender's
pigs
side,
play
but
our
they do.
question?
True,
It's
it did
the
have to be Fnatic, didn't
overstacked
it?
flank that you can use Meteor as a bait and switch. Beautiful. Oh, the saturate too. Stellar, and then using the drone to re-clear the angle. And oh my goodness, that was an absolute thing of beauty from the teamwork from T1. Get a reset.
Back to square one. Meteor.
Okay,
Drop
13-13.
This is T1. I'll be feeling a lot more confident if they can find this attack round. Blown forward, Jemkin. Pushing and Meteor
wow.
biting it. What a play from him. Gets out
Well, they
scot-free.
hit,
The
but
glass
everyone's
cannon
already
still
here.
in play.
5v4.
A pixel angle now. Buzz, if he swings into this, almost certainly will be dead.
Don't have really
Hold back
any
for the moment as
space
the
here.
drone gets cleared. Nebula to be popped, and Jemkin to find
wow.
the timing. It is another headshot as Stacks chasing forward, quickly gets overwhelmed. Izu up over the top, dropped, and Xpharaoh has the finisher. RRQ once again
Big Jemkin round.
closing it out on this defender
Oh
side.
no,
What a
my
decision
sleep,
here
my
for Jemkin.
sleep.
Knew where the launching pad would be that the Meteor would be taking off from.
Switching sides. Match point.
And it is going to
Crazy
miss the round
prediction.
because
It
of
was quite good there by the observers to toggle off the
Beautiful.
thing. So that we did just
The
see
timing. Oh my god.
him do
What
that.
a round from Jemkin.
And we don't even see, like we actually see what he saw.
That is just so smart the way he plays that.
Yeah. Nice push. You take what?
Easy. Another chance here for RRQ. Same kind of 2-1-2 again that we saw in the previous round from T1. It is
Revealing
check
area.
towards mid. But this time a very different look.
Okay, I mean we saw a very
Smokes
attack-sided game.
In front
So
of easy
surely we
spaces
can
to
close
cut
out
off
on
both
attack
sides.
side, right?
Instead, he's getting a pretty, well, I thought for a second he was going to have the pretty good read there.
Just only confirmed that it was a fake up mid. Stealth drone going to be sent out. Cleared, but still getting some vision now, hearing the drone. Munchkin going for the spray and pray, but only finding the clone. On yet, minor damage suffered, but there's a swing around the back, and Munchkin gets taken down.
You just leave, you gotta come back in, fellas.
Max unable to save. His teammate is now flank attempt
They
coming in,
do,
but
I
Izu-
need to fucking delete
This is
them.
Massacre 3. Buzz, oh my god!
Oh!
It's so damn
Wow.
weird! But he manages to draw the shorty!
What the
That's
fuck?
what
I mean,
in the hell is
I mean,
happening here?
he two won them the round, but what the fuck is this?
God
Both
is out
of them
the
going on a
Fury calls
morning
from Bonnie
stroll.
Yet.
You're right, Doc.
1v3. Looking for that burst, but just dragging
Well,
the
Izu really won
attention
them the
is
round. I
Meteor.
mean, I did say these two have to kind of come
T1.
back in onto the site.
Continuing
But
to
Izu
go
just went
back
fucking
and forth.
crazy.
He finds
Overtime.
him tied up once again, 14-14.
Love the discipline from Buzz there to be looking for that lurk as long as he did, and timing just favored him a little bit.
Oh
Nasty
my
stuff
Oh
from
my
Izu.
god!
Whoa! What is that?
I-
Just show that like 4 times in a row, please.
Yeah, just keep playing it. Good lord. Obviously quieter performance from him on the solo, but still damn deadly. And there we go. I was curious if we would get it.
Okay, who's taking a timeout? RRQ. I mean, you fall back all this way. This would be a crushing end to a crushing day for RRQ. Would Abyss be better if the floor was lava that you can walk on but take damage? Minecraft style. Honestly, yeah, just put Minecraft lava flows on Abyss. But put them at random points on the map. And then put random water flows that, you know, you can just, like, get back. So if you fall off on the right part of the map, you fall into water and you just slowly, like, you know, press space and kind of just rise back up. Imagine playing Jet on the map, like, oh no, guys, I fell off the map. Hold on, I'm going to drift all the way around to the water pool and rise back up.
This Defenders round seems to be the round that Jovi's more concerned about.
This time, there's no glass cannon. Jemkin does just have a Phantom. Triple stack on the B side. Gate crash as well. Set up there for RRQ. So T1 at the moment, they're gambling into the correct side of the map. The question is, do they figure that out before the rotations can come through? And it seems like the answer is going to be yes. They storm forward and see that there's no one home.
Yeah, they got to play retake now. That's tough against this comp that T1 has.
Don't like the full
so
retake.
Much delay in this post plant.
Full retake, no flags.
2 charges for the Armageddon.
Nobody in the back lines for RRQ to disrupt.
Meteor being sussed out, saturate. Try to clear it, turns the flash, the
They
rebase
used a
forward.
lot of use of the game back there. Oh, they tried to fight them spawn.
Will also fall. Monyet up
Izu.
over the top. Izu shoulder to shoulder with him. Just has no idea. Draws out the weapon. And oh my god. The backstab. To end no backstabs perhaps. Izu! He's done it again! Another monstrous 3K!
Switching sides.
What on earth has
It's
just happened?
one of those things you don't expect, that it's the Sova hanging around on top of the box after you've killed both of the duelists, and it completely bamboozles RRQ. They have no clue. Oh, that last bullet was huge. And then they're just scrambling to figure out what the hell happened.
Into the counter swing and main from Munchkin. What a play.
I mean, that's a mental
What a
booming
series
if
of
I've ever
rounds
seen
from
one.
Izu.
Get me to sleep, T1.
And what the hell do RRQ do now?
Come on, Munchkin, have it be you as well.
Monyet,
Get an ace.
Dash at the ready. The refract set. But
There's
Munchkin
one.
has him outdone. The saturate connecting, but does
He's about to get
Spammed
another
out by
kill
Jemkin,
potentially as well.
who finds himself a second. The shorty not going to be connecting with the kill. Just a smattering of damage going to be found. But now the player advantage
4v3.
easy in RRQ's hands. The plant there. Xpharaoh one away from the orbital. Can he play it out this time? To drop down in the refract. Meteor just looking for an easy one, but comes up empty-handed. Full stack the base of the rope. Another Nebula looming, footsteps heard. Crazy guy with Buzz, Cushy with Izu, and now
Well.
it's just Meteor.
We go again.
Hasn't been able to crest past that 30 bomb mark. Jemkin, however, nipping at his heels. They have it stacked up. And he'll hit 30, but he cannot get the round win. As we'll hit 30 overall in this map, 15-15.
Switching sides. Overtime.
There ain't no rest for the wicked.
It's an RRQ special. Love these overtimes. Jemkin there, getting the spot. Stacks tries to go for the swing. There was some util being thrown in that direction. Thought he could maybe catch them a little bit, but Jemkin just better.
15-15, no timeouts now.
And even after tremendous 5-head play from T1, back on this attacker side again.
Just a full A hit.
A little bit of damage from that shock dart.
Run the hits.
Drone, though, opens up this space, and it looks like RRQ may be content to play retake here again, at least for now.
But once again, it is T1 gambling into this side of the map, finding it widely empty. Just the two players hovering
Or
nearby.
retake
The
again.
plan
They
will
go for
come
the
through.
deep smoke, though. This time they try and take a bit more
Again,
space.
2 charges away for Stacks.
Okay,
And this time they're
you
gonna
got
play
all three of your
for-
post-plant players at main. The
Yeah,
Astra,
just a
Tejo,
normal.
and the Sova.
Yeah, Munchkin is still so far out. Just watching for that potential deep push. Spam damage. Jemkin down to 10 HP as Monyet a bit more weight on his shoulders now. Splash connecting. Monyet turns back, is able to find Meteor, but at the same time, situated here within the smoke. Shorty in hand, the push coming through, and Monyet gets the pivot. The shot, looking for a bit more. Monyet finding the one, setting up the convergent pass, but Stacks bouncing in.
Wow, and has ult.
Finds the kill, and Xfero cannot get away.
Come on, T1, we can win this. We can win this.
T1 once again.
How's the EMEA start? 1. I can get in about an hour's sleep.
I mean, oh man, Monyet. So close to just taking it over there.
Who's we? We is T1 in my eyes.
Util. You know, Monyet just gets in. Gets a little help from some flashes from some friends. I don't know how he didn't die there to Buzz, but he doesn't. He's trying to ult. Stacks that much util and that much time at the end of the round. Atejo will confirm.
Buzz with the glass cannon this time, but RQ leaning away from A. Bit of a change-up, but that drone confirming heavy presence. Monyet taking heavy damage.
There's these two smokes again. So you should
Buzz
be
with an up
aware
this time
here
on A.
as T1.
Munchkin's rotating over. Dash over to the side, looking for the kill. The saturate does connect. Jemkin looking to try to flash him out, and Munchkin just doesn't stop moving, so ends up falling to the wayside. Meteor now trying to hold down the site, finds the 2. Xfero taking down
makes
through
this
the clone.
winnable. I mean, Buzz hasn't moved yet.
Brings it into a 3v3.
Monyet's weak.
Swings out around the back. Gate crash set up.
They have
for
full
the
stacks util here.
Should he need it. Still, this operator in hands for Buzz. Find a weapon on the ground if he makes his way to the connector, but Jemkin tucks out of the smoke here at tower. Do they suspect this at all? Smoke about to fall, and Buzz is dialed in on the angle.
B2, not
Reads
the best
that
plan.
like a book in the end, and now player disadvantage. Monyet and Crazy Guy, they have to do it all. Looking for the body block, it does not work. Monyet finds one, Crazy Guy gets the other. It's all down to Izu. Taps it, trying to bait them forward. They know that he's not on it. They know that he just doesn't have it. 16 to 16.
Oh, Buzz hit the shot.
No end in sight.
Switching sides.
Oh, Buzz.
Oh, I mean, it's just so tough for either team if they get into these post plants. You know, with all that attention in mid, Munchkin just on his own trying to challenge that. Just going to have to eat the waylay util and hope that the players behind him get it done. What a read by Buzz there.
He didn't stick around. He started moving.
Pushing
I thought
forward.
he just missed.
That's when RRQ swings into action.
That's more acceptable.
So those Astras there, so difficult. Got to break past.
Obviously, RRQ in the past and known to be playing out ridiculously long overtimes.
Yep.
But all I can really think and say is thank God that they managed to bring this map back, to get it to this point. Where even if they do end up losing this and losing the series, they've shown that they do have that tenacity, the ability to dig deep. So they need to show that. If they want to close out this series, if they have to play against Paper Rex tomorrow.
Much deeper position for Munchkin here, looking for lurks, expecting that there's going to be an adjustment.
Plank goes down. 5v5 retake again. Meteor gets the first kill.
Wow.
RRQ, stop playing fucking so soft on A.
Because he disrespects the
Ultra soft on A.
Walks through it now, taking point once
Meteor,
again.
don't
Spots
troll.
it out, sends out. That's Hinder. As Monyet on one dash forward, hits the saturate. This time Meteor.
Oh no, they're in
out
trouble.
Jemkin.
All offsite.
So back into a 4v4.
One salvo.
RRQ quickly getting
2
set
shock
up on the
dots.
side. The recon up and over the top. Buzz on the spray, able to find Monyet. Stacks
Don't
getting
matter.
rid of Jemkin.
This is unfair.
As
How have you not got a
Xfero
kill?
swinging around the back. Went for the jump, but it's an all-in gambit. Now he's the last one standing, and not for long.
Munchkin, stop calling this round where you get no
we
kills.
will continue this back and forth as long as it takes.
Okay, RRQ, you gotta learn.
Again, at match
T1,
point, looking
push
to
mid.
make this
Do that
an
push mid
18 to
play you did.
16. RRQ, can they keep fighting?
It's just so hard. And this time it's T1 who makes a little bit of adjustment, putting Meteor up into the vents a little bit sooner. Finds that big first kill, and then it's just a
As soon
meat
as
grinder.
so
at the end.
when I was sleeping, boring
You're
math,
just left
boring
in the
math,
blender.
boring math. I wake up.
Here we go, Meteor.
17-16.
So aggressive here.
Well, we're just running A hits. We're running a fucking A hit. Hey guys, can we practice our A hits against you in our scrim today? If that's okay, if you could just play off-site every single round.
Has the angle and has Jemkin's head. Is that the beginning of the end? Saturate's connecting. The shorty shot through, looking for some damage. Crazy guy on top, able to find 2 kills. As Monyet gets
What the fuck is going on? What is going on? How is he fucking turned on a dime? Monyet comes out and turns on a dime and instantly lasers Munchkin to win. What?
Who's gonna finally win a retake? It looked like maybe T1 was gonna have it because of that early numbers advantage.
What have I done?
We're able to clear out a few players here, but these saturates aren't being baited out by either side. They're causing so much grief. Holding on by a thread. Monyet shaking his finger like, nah, I'm not done yet.
Let it be done, bro. Let
time.
it be done,
Take their
please.
chances at B, but it should be pretty well known.
Now we're just running B hits. Let's try B, but this one they actually might lose. Never mind.
As he exits through that smoke, Meteor finding him.
Never mind. Meteor's not losing.
Oh,
Monyet!
Cleans up a second, gets pinged.
Oh!
Short hop dash, but out to safety.
That
Cushion at the
Munchkin
same
is
time.
Oh, you
Noting
can't
the
lose,
flank
Munchkin. They're gonna lose.
A
They're
player
gonna
advantage,
lose.
looking to
You
once
had the
again
ace, like,
take the lead for themselves.
You just had to lock them in.
Zizu and Stacks.
Oh
She the
no.
only one tagged up.
What did I ever do to deserve this?
Here, you're just waiting on a
We
reset.
were so close. All you had to do was
Restart
beat
it.
that
Wait
eco
for
force.
this.
Okay.
And right
They
as
have
do,
managed to convince them that they're
it's
rotating.
going to be the rescale forward. How long does T1 wait before
The longer
tapping
they wait
the
here, the
plan?
better it is. Unfortunately for them,
Be
they're
long
probably
at
about
all.
to tap pretty
Now,
soon, and they'll be in
they're
range. Or
completely
will they?
drifted across to the other side of the map.
Oh, they didn't hear
About
it.
to get the bad news as the spike gets planted.
Oh, that's
now having
crazy.
to pivot
Oh, they're
back
still going
through.
to it. Oh, they realize now.
Izu's got to go huge here.
Does
He's
he
in a
hear them
horrible
all?
position.
So far forward. Finds the first, looking for a little bit more.
Oh.
Puts Cushy down
No
to
use
13.
for Stacks. You got 2 shot darts and a molly.
Stacks, potentially an opportunity, but there is no kit left. 2 shock darts, a molly, an opportunity
It's
to
a
try
weird
to clear out some
plan.
of these
It's a
angles.
crazy
There
good
it is.
molly.
Stacks gonna try to disrespect it. Finds one!
Oh,
Got that
what is
ball!
going on? Even Stacks
What a
is
bold,
shooting, running through a molly.
and brilliant
He's shaking his
outplay
finger.
to get the Red Bull clutch.
Holy fuck.
Just when I think it's over, just when I think RRQ's done it, they worked the map so well. They pushed Jemkin out A main early, get the info. Everybody's back over there. Jemkin TP's over, but it's the patience from Izu and Stacks. I was so worried about this here. Izu only able to get 1. Held the trigger down.
25
Wow.
HP.
Unreal.
What a play.
And Stacks pulling a boaster, disrespecting the molly, and getting the kill on the diffuser. Salva's again out. This will go straight back into the action. T1 to try to close it. Munchkin checking close.
What passing by Monyet.
Good for 1. Izu with another swings in, but 2
Oh
his
my
demise.
god,
Cushy
bro.
able to
It
find the
just,
kill, and now it's
we're not
Stacks'
even
buzz.
playing past it. We're getting what I wanted. Don't fucking play full retake A every round.
The DRX
And it still
duo
doesn't matter.
to try to see if they can bring this to an end. The reveal coming through, but the spam not connecting. And
They're
Cushy
all
now
in main.
has a Hunter's Fury
You
as he
have
makes his
Soba
exit
ult as
back
well.
into A main.
Bro, that's rough.
Ensuring that there is no flank. A molly still available as well. T1 would have to fight their way out.
They have to push me.
Meteor's on
They have to
38
go.
kills. I mean, what is the kill record in one map?
Coming through. Buzz getting clipped. Avoids the second. Avoids the third. Stacks taking point. Finds the first. But I
47.
don't think he's going to
Oh,
anticipate
hold on.
this player on the left. He does not. As he's just going
He
to.
sticks it!
How is that the finish?
What?
A Red Bull clutch
What? Vas!
19
Vas!
to 17. The king of kings have fallen. As
What? 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 Oh my god. Oh my god. How? 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 How has that happened? I'm going to go back. I'm going back. How? What? Who planted? Who planted this? Why did you plant there? Why did you plant there? You had the you. Wow.
What a stupid end to an amazing map.
You even had another smoke. You actually had another smoke. I can't believe what I've just seen. I can't believe what I've just seen. You lose 19-17 in OT to this. Clap it up, T1. Clap it up. Right. I was going to watch this, but I've now been given a golden opportunity. Should I sleep? I'm not going to get to sleep, though, is the problem. I know myself. Like 30 minutes, there's no way I'm sleeping. There's just no way. I mean, EMEA starts in an hour. I could take a shower. I didn't shower this morning because obviously I didn't have time because I just woke up. What could I do? What games will people have not watched? I do need to go shower. Well, I'm going to keep the stream on, I think. I mean, I'm not going to have my camera on. Don't worry about that. Right, you guys can watch Furia. Oh, that'll get me demonetized, though, with the music, won't it? Huh. I know what I can do. I can watch my stream of Furia MIBR map 1. Because I won't get demonetized for me. I'll go take a shower. I'll leave it on. My streams add up to like 19 hours yesterday. It's so funny. Right. Where are we? That might be our Furia. Kind of fucking ringing in my ears. Right, you can go watch map 1 of me watching Furia MIBR. In fact, I'm gonna turn my camera off. If you can, are there any mods here? Ain't me too, you're here. If you could pin a message in Twitch just saying like, oh, I have to pin it in YouTube, don't I? TMV, gone for shower. We'll be back for EMEA. Pin message. If you could just pin that, you will not get a shower cam. Right. In fact, I'm going to turn off my camera. You're going to see TMV from yesterday. There we go. I'm gone.
Can you take down a
Remember who you are.
Going
to cover it up as well.
Right, because the final boss is sitting on the other side of the stage. And
That's
Aspas,
the volume.
no slouch, obviously, used to playing in these BO5s.
Up a little bit.
Playing up in A heaven at the beginning.
When I put in where he said
I'll be back
because I'm fucking lazy as fuck.
Responsibility to lob a grenade in and pop off a couple of.
Sorry, I'll go back and edit it now. Should I?
Refract popped off. It's going to be fading soon enough. Alam's going to be finding it to get too much done from this spot.
Right, a real game has commenced. A game that we must pay some attention to. For some reason, we need to fuck it. The breaks in America, the breaks in Pacific. I was wondering. I was thinking this when Pacific were playing earlier today. The breaks in Pacific were like fucking lightning fast. They were not fucking messing around. It was like fucking get in the fucking game and go and play. In America's, it's a fucking none of the fucking PCs work, so we gotta fucking take 20 minutes to figure it out.
Yeah, the least match so far in kickoff for MIBR.
If Furia wins 39-0, I'll honestly be all for it. I'm so down for a quick 39-0.
Time for MIBR to now get into position. But they don't have any controller showers, nor backside.
This is where Furia, though, tend to peek and look for kills.
Snakebite's going to be laid down early enough. That there's a small pocket of play.
From Zek
will capitalize quickly. Mazzino follows up with another one. Horns into the back. Reveals quite a lot. Kuala pressed into a corner, yet still batters his way out. Despite being
not the best gun for spamming.
Fire, unloading the clip, seeing if he can get a couple of lucky shots. As happens to the defuse. Wincon's earned. Verno! Can't stick it all the way through.
So why are Furia guaranteed to win this game?
Well, because they won the first pistol. Who are you picking, child?
MIBR.
Sat inside
Score?
the smoke, waiting to defend. And yet
Furia won pistol. They're probably winning the next one too.
Doing so much work there.
13-8.
It looked
I
really
meant
bad,
map
right?
score,
I think
but
this is a 3v5 technically that they recovered.
Oh.
EU hit some
3-0.
You're going 3-0?
purchases in general have been nasty good.
I'm going. If it's not a 3-0 TMV,
have been powered by pistol
this fucking region is cooked.
5 in pistols in kickoff so far.
12 and 5.
Isn't that crazy?
It's ridiculous. I mean, granted as well, there's been arguments made, right? That
I mean, judging by what I just saw, I'd say it most certainly is anyway.
Upper bracket grand finals. Kuala Lumpur happy to feast though, and he's one of our players that we'll be keeping an eye on because I think Furia, if you were to define their style, I think it's largely built around Kuala Lumpur. How proficient that guy is with the scoped weaponry in particular.
Yeah,
okay, pretty
operator, whatever it might be.
You know, Alan actually had an interview before kickoff where he said he was asked what the meta was, and usually people tend to discuss the meta in terms of agents, right?
Yeah.
And instead he said it's a scope meta.
It's interesting.
I'd never heard somebody say that in Valorant before. I mean, even when we had Chamber in 2022, people were saying it's a chamber meta. They weren't saying it's an op meta necessarily, but yeah, when you look at Kuala Lumpur and he's the second biggest player in Americas in terms of using the Outlaw and the op, and then 4 other players on the team are using Outlaw op as well.
They're perfectly willing to take turns using it.
Or 4 players in total, I should say. It's only Nerve that hasn't picked up a scoped weapon so far for Furia.
Big group up here towards B long that sees. LM willing to double dash onto it to see if he can.
Yeah, they go for the way they play. It doesn't really work.
Not much going for him.
MIBR, it's been so long since they played, so I'm not really like super familiar, but I associate them as like a defense team where it's just like, we are just going to stick here and trust that our players are good. And yeah, on a map like this on Bind, they're just going to be like, you guys hold down this, you guys hold down this, maybe our Yoru will rotate, like maybe Zekan will TP across or whatever, but otherwise, fucking deal with it.
Chip down over time slowly. No kills claimed. 45 seconds on the mark. Could be some fuel in the tank.
This is looking good for a bonus conversion, to be honest with you. I mean, I know they're going into a stacked site, but the health advantage is so big.
That's what Tex can do here. The snakebite again, pushing
snake
them back.
It's going to be
an exchange of that util on either
side. Tex dies. Actually could be in trouble. 3-0 Furia.
Stimmy's going to be dropped
and
down.
I mean maps,
baby. But these are just kills through the smokes that are being combined and out through the back of the site.
Valorant. I mean, 2 of the players are incredibly low here. They actually should win from this spot, to be honest, because their gun disadvantage doesn't really matter against this.
You predicted it, Josh. It was looking like that bonus conversion. Even more likely now.
16 HP.
This skin is horrific.
So clean with this kill.
Yeah.
And that's if they even have a hope. They don't look like they're playing for it.
Fucking saving on a bonus in a 3v4, bro. Your pick is cooked already.
You lose the round. You lose the game.
Head top, thanks for the 4 months.
Signals.
Smile.
Definitely so. Kuala Lumpur was on the hunt immediately. He's 2 away from the ult, and he would love.
There's no way someone's arguing for that skin.
He'll go down.
Even the death.
I want someone to tell me that they like that skin. This shit.
MIBR have got a choice of either forcing around the 2 rifles that
what is that?
In which case, Kuala Lumpur can destroy them with a good Yoru ult, and their economy's broken again. Or they're going to have to piece together some really odd kind of half by round where Zekken and Mazzino want to save the guns again because they don't really have the loss bonus.
Yeah.
I mean, this round was such a stutter step, pump fake kind of approach from Furia. They never hard committed.
Go, bro. I just spammed 2 people. It's the Renegade Rusco Phantom.
I don't know if it's a skin, but...
so they've chosen not to force around the 2 rifles they saved. But here's my point. Look at Zekken's money here.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Straight down into the bin. Koala Noob as well is digging deep. He's been keeping track all tournament long, honestly. One of the better players and one of the better teams, Furia, are making sure that they can abuse the Outlaw as much as humanly possible.
Absolutely.
It's what they were talking about with it being that scoped meta.
Yeah, they pick up the Outlaw a ton. I mean, Koala Noob's picking it up, EU's picking it up.
Second.
Alim as well.
Second. Half armor.
There you go.
Easy pickings. Koala Noob now asserts himself over towards Showers. He's
that's the rifle.
Carved up control, and yeah, that was realistically the danger player. Could be retrieved. It is.
He even picks it up.
Wow.
Just yoinked. Completely yoinked. That's MIBR trying to make a play there with the smoke to retrieve the rifle. And as Aspas goes fishing inside the brim smoke, he's like, where'd it go?
Where's it gone? Where's it gone?
Oh.
Ripped up, though. That's Tex off onto that angle. He's already dropped down Alim. Slow going affair here. MIBR.
I mean, what are we calling here? A little TP play? We're going to go down A, but the spike's alone here.
That was Showers control early and out of dimensional drift. Spots it out into the corner. Attempted a body block by Koala Noob. You're seeing it. Mollies and nades flying forwards. Anything to delay the inevitable here, which is that push towards Mazzino. That's a critical kill.
In trouble.
And now asserting and dominating control towards labs here.
And I don't want to be in big trouble.
Making sure that they're ingrained. Hard to remove. 20 seconds left.
Here we go. Let's see this fucking skin in action.
Plant now down. Nerve going for it. That's a season over the strike. Nerve will have to give up his life for the cause. Anything to extend this round out.
Nice by MIBR.
But it's now a 2v4, and this thrifty conversion is looking more and more likely. MIBR slow going. Making moves with a Bucky in.
Aspas with a Bucky. It doesn't feel right necessarily.
Off the map. I'm not sure towards the end.
I'm not sure you call it a signature weapon for Aspas.
No,
is it
you wouldn't.
the Bucky?
Me and Sideshow.
Gets the job done at the
I've
end
been
there. What a round
spending
from
too much
Mazzino
time talking
dropping
to
the
him.
spike on that swing short is the pick that makes all the difference for the defense. Because up until that point, it was not looking good for them. But being able to drop that spike, a seize ult combo, to make sure you pick off another as time gets low for Furia, and finally MIBR get rid of the goose egg and get on the board.
Yeah, Tex kill, and then this kill here. I mean, Spike should never really be left on its own there down short. That's not very good.
These type of rounds are the rounds you're going to get pretty often with a squad.
Ideally,
like
the pathing of that Euro ult should be come out shower and then come and like protect the Spike guy. Like just clear all this for him essentially.
Team that was made to really lift trophies.
I think when you're in that spot
like that, where even if it's a half buy, they still played all of their rounds.
And they get saved a bit from the economical situation that they were in.
Could have been really poor.
Well, Koala Noob's picked up an attack side op here, and the approach is slow. You know, they're really feeling out the map before they commit anywhere. You'd expect MIBR to start getting a read onto this. Boombot goes out over towards Showers as both duelists are playing there. Koala Noob on a very passive angle towards short right now as his team prods again towards B long. Same game plan coming out from Artzine's calling. Can Koala Noob find somebody info peeking into him?
That's going to get spotted though.
It's great info.
Yeah.
You know that they have an op, you know where the op is.
Second pushed in Showers here. Does he carry on forward?
And Showers has not been contested this whole time. Zekken very deep. Double dash now by Alim up towards the top, but he realizes that was
timing wasn't great here, as we were still swapping guns a little bit. But
to safety critically for MIBR this time.
What do they do now? I mean,
do have all control over towards Showers.
Could TP if this goes wrong.
Yeah, pushed back. Molly, satchels, anything to deny that this plan could be going down. It's all down to Verno. He'll be falling into his lap. What can he do from a spot like this? He plays up close. Tight tuck to the corner. Flash goes wide. He gets his one. Gets
two.
his second.
Well played.
And almost controlling for the third.
The problem sometimes when you do this and this guy isn't actually on the side.
Straight into the fight. The heads are rolling on either side. Still time is of the essence. And that's the important critical factor. 6 seconds remaining. The spike needs to go down. His kills need to be found. And Texas already done.
Who am I watching?
It's a round found.
Who is this? BBL? When I was looking to BBL glue?
Get that second one on the board.
And what a play from Verno. Again, though, requiring a hero moment for MIBR.
I think that a lot of these guys on Furia are going to have to fucking do things they've never done before.
Round 4 and 5 goes
against this team.
Verno coming up with
We're going to need some hero plays, some fucking one-tap swings.
First kill's clean.
Their team play is amazing.
Yeah.
Their setup is amazing, but that X factor on site when shit's getting crazy. Do they have that sauce?
Play in off the back. And now the op switches sides. Zekken picking that one up from the bottom of the scoreboard, hoping to pick up his own.
Did Martin beat the record? I'll draw you Martin on
I liked what I've been seeing from MIBR
on the last two
maps that we've seen, honestly, with their double duelists.
Hold on, actually.
Yeah, we haven't seen it much.
No.
They will be playing the majority of this series on double duelist though, based on the maps in the pool.
It's a lot of pressure. What? Okay, gets away with murder, dare I say. Hard to hit a target like that. The seeds to the side of Vulnerable up, and well, okay, they are corralled into a corner nevertheless. So listen, rest of MIBR will be happy to help out with the rifles.
Yeah. Zekken relying on his teammates there to bail him out of a bad situation, but again,
or to draw you another version of Martin in the last two maps.
Grabs one and seizes everybody else.
I mean, it's just insanity as well. The trajectory of Verno's career as a player, because he's, you know, you look at him the way he came in, wasn't particularly vocal. At least when it came to the on-camera interviews. In game, I think he is actually quite vocal. So,
yeah,
talking out my ass a little bit there. But
well, but just in terms of how he was removed from that NRG roster initially as well, it was very weird. His beginning to Tier 1 Valorant.
You know, talking to Fraud,
broken back,
speaks very highly, obviously, of Verno. I think as well, and has put a lot of development into him as a player, so that he can be a real consistent caller for them, but whilst not sacrificing his individual play. That's the most impressive part to me, I think, is that he is a really young IGL, but it hasn't really affected his stat line.
No, Verno
how'd that happen?
Is easily the highest fragging IGL that we have in America's kickoff.
Because he fucking carried them on the first 3
minutes.
minutes.
Extend that broader, he had a slight dip in form towards stage 2 last year, but every other period of the year, he was frying, honestly. I played fantastic, even at Toronto, when the rest of his team was falling to pieces around him. So no, he's been extremely, extremely impressive. And started to get the right adaptation here too. They're not really biting on the early.
Bro, we wait the whole fucking round and don't get to see whether he actually dies or not. We literally just wait for 40 seconds and don't get to see it.
Now, there's definitely some luck involved in that one. But the way he gets out of dodge and then throws the C's back in, is all him.
I got a Pokemon.
What the fuck did he say?
Says, I caught a Pokemon or I got a Pokemon.
I guess.
Yeah, but like for what? Because of his nade?
Yeah, he got him. Caught him.
All right.
You're not having that as a Pokemon fan?
Actually, Aspath, the Pokemon don't die, they faint.
I was about to say I'll allow it, but I guess, yeah, they don't die, they faint, bro. You kind of fucked up on that.
Actually, my animals are fighting each other, they don't die. They just faint. Actually, the fucking gambling ring that I run, fighting animals, they actually don't die.
Well, Pokemon is more like it's a pocket monster if you didn't know, actually. So they're not even animals, they're monsters technically.
Thanks for that, show.
Yeah, complete. Hey, no problem. No problem.
What time is it? It's only 10 past.
This is my actual voice.
I'm back. Right, I do want to watch the rest of this Fury again. I want to see them win. I want to see the part that I didn't see.
Really taking
which is this.
Using his
what a jump scare. Yeah, that's tough.
The lurker, speaking of punish. Yeah, 2 players high-low, Prowler as well. They were ready for every...
Chobra raided me. Yeah. Oh, I missed that.
They wanted Koala Noob to peek into the
Thank you, Chobra.
Nerve just jiggling. That's a punish. They know that Nerve has been knife out, jiggling the angle and the line, looking for information in the middle of it, and now Aspas lets loose. That's a showstopper in his hands. The Horns has to pre-fire that.
Let's watch Furia win, shall we?
Being cleaned up and cleared out. EU just finds his time, plays back, a virgin pass, double dash, forwards. Aspas no more. He turned into absolute mincemeat and information.
I mean, considering how much time there is left, I actually might end the stream.
Pops up the remainder. Left just down to Mazzino.
I might as well take the break.
Here. Furia,
but I will watch the rest of this.
I'm pulling this one back.
That's the punish protocol that I've been looking for from Alan, where he notices where the attackers are pathing to, and then
oh, this one's over. Okay, so Furia, I mean, it looks pretty rough.
He has extra money.
But then the nice little
and Alan
ult play there.
Angle, high-low set up and played for.
They're at 5-6. And I do know how this
But
ends.
I think the sound cues are heard here. Kuala Lumpur looks like he wants to explore. This is hyper aggro stuff from Zekken.
The Haunt cleared it out. The whole of he's heard thinking of
He crash fades though.
an Artzine.
Okay.
Trying to punish Aspas if he went for a peek.
C1.
Kuala Lumpur's just on a fact-finding mission here, I think.
Yeah, looking to
C2.
clear up. Question marks as to where these players could be. Trying to land.
Doesn't go for super aggro play.
EU and Kuala Lumpur are side by side.
They got two
No more gate
scopes here
crashes
on
for
this
Kuala Lumpur to
site.
get out. He is hard committed into this anchor spot. 30 seconds remaining. Major ults. Artisan can immediately
wrong, though.
rejoin him if he chooses to. There's that weapon picked up as well. The Outlaw fading away. A lot of damage done and a lot of that. Molly's forcing the issue, pushing them into the uncomfortable
Look, it's one.
territory.
Not the cross.
Supplements the defense up and now starting to come alive. Light
And
them up here.
Artzine dominating.
It's Artisan versus all of them. And EU right by his side. 7 bullets remaining, but time running short. Especially with that Molly layered down.
Gets the
Aspas
kills
retired.
at time. Okay.
Already done just so and getting going with some
Half
big
time.
rounds on split 2. But started to quiet towards
6-6.
the end
So
of
it's a
that half.
6-6 half.
Furia
God, this
found
would have
their
been pretty
footing.
hype to watch, to be honest.
A 6-6 half.
This would have been
These are
quite
the
nice
spots
to
where the
watch.
pistol round can make the biggest difference. And Furia, that has been...
It's a slow way here.
Send it flying forwards. This is going to be a pop straight into the site, and again the onus lies towards Zekken here, out towards that elbow angle. Has that ghost in hand, and he needs a bit more help to help him out. What is that?
Artzine fucking wins them
Unreal.
around.
Activating at the right time, the right moment. There's a 2v3. All players corralled, pushed into these tight positions into the post plant. It's not the most ideal for Furia. Backs against the wall.
Artesino.
It's going to come down to ones. Bit of a jiggle. It's damage done. Pulling out the C's. Aspas is worried about, again, all these positions, but that timing taken as the util flies forwards. Artisan.
Time.
With him going down, it's now a 2v2, and his pistol round is absolutely everything. Aspas
He wins
left
it.
in a 1v2.
To be able to
Big win for Furia. It's just an eco. They will win this one, I'm sure.
Artzine.
Right.
Someone who's been doing a great job, honestly.
Yeah. Considering the last year that he had, Aspas
EU.
immediately
Doing a great
What
job,
about here?
honestly.
Just a pure 1v1.
The last
Aspas
Furia.
loses.
On an attempt of a punish. Keep it a dashes, hinder, sidestep. So maybe
Opportunity to get if the time will expire.
all their attention over towards that heaven ankle.
Nice double
It's a
stack.
critical kill. Again, a tight spot that they're going to be
On
placed
EU
into
as
the
well.
wall, and the flash is over. But
So they
this
change their direction.
25
It all
seconds
comes down to
roughly work
Zekken.
with. They are
Wait,
umming
they're
and
scrambling.
ahhing.
They don't know what they're doing.
They don't know what to do. No map control. They got to try and take this one together because again, Zekken can be that playmaker.
Or they
DTP
just hold
adds in
for him.
with that plan. It needs to be coverage from every single angle from that high ground. Zekken almost makes it
That's in
happen.
trades,
Artisan
that.
was pulled off the plant as a result. Time pressure is still there. This time
Wow.
commits though. Bit of breathing room, but the C's connects. On top of it, it's all up to Allen to see if he can hold this one
Oh,
back. So many
Mazzino
targets,
didn't get that
so many
kill.
options. His head is on a swivel. Worried about all sorts of directions, and Mazzino is just baiting, buying time, trying to see if he can play his team all the way in. It's damage done on either space, given up in a 3v3 here. Shots finally landing. Claims the kill that he was looking for now, and with the help of the rest of his team, surely the...
Wow. They won a bonus. A strange way to win a bonus, but
Walls up. Time to reposition.
it's honestly
Power for
probably the
Prowler.
round that took them to Santiago.
Licking his lips at this point because their only chance of winning the round is if they commit.
Control. And you're right, bodies, MIBR. And this no
Just deal with him.
and fire.
They got to 10-6. Timeout MIBR.
Added hate. Oh,
And then we got a
nail it.
Swapping out.
Zekken tech pause. Is this Pissgate? Is this what people are on about? When it was 10-6? Yeah, but they still lost.
Yeah. Like a Ferrari. It's right around the corner of Mazzino. TP back.
Noob's going to find it difficult to be able to get value out of the open. He tosses it over to Artesino. Implies that they're going to go for something faster.
And here it is, speeding up. Mazzino caught potentially there. Knife out. Alim is looking to try and send this one here, but a hinder. Potential connection. Playing a retake with the operator, never quite ideal.
No, it definitely favors Artesino, who's going to be able to get posted up with his op.
Through heaven. Just misses the shot though. He's given an opportunity. Instant reposition. A lot of damage done to Alim. Still anyone's game. MIBR trying to gear up into this, but it's immediately there with
Fade
pressure.
off
The
a
heat's
bit
turned
late.
up though. Second. Matters into his own hands. Moves forwards, one ways abound. Big reveals, a trails, find it all out, but for MIBR, everyone's winning this fight out. 3v5 now, TP is a little bit too late onto that mark. The most
Nice retake by MIBR. Again, Fatal was a little bit late there from Furia. They're just going back to the BX.
Yeah, I think Furia weren't happy with the way that one ended up. Now you're going to see it, sent flying forwards. Recall back again.
Timing a little bit off there on the
Can't get a
paranoia.
handle on it. Can't control the rifle well enough in time, and damage to Mazzino. Chipped down to anything but text. Stand up against
towards A. There's two on.
Kind of impossible.
Yeah, dropped, yeah. Furious timing here to TP into mid and primed.
Doesn't win a 1v3, does he?
But this might be a little bit too much.
No. So they went for 2 BXX in a row. It didn't work.
Gets in and gets out here. Alam's got it ready though. Prime with that bucket now with a paranoia up towards overhead. He's hunting for a target. Can't quite get it.
See, the Alam's waylay here is quite good. You can just tell because he doesn't refract until he actually has to.
To make it happen. Hoping he's got the right line as it fades away.
Does Tex know?
Mazzino.
Like, he's not just refracting as soon as he sees someone. He's refracting, like, when he actually needs to.
Is working out in their favor. Mazzino,
Gap in the smoke, and now the ult.
Convergent paths is in there.
Oh.
Activated from the back.
Second.
He can't quite find this one. It's all Kuala Lumpur.
Second,
He's
mate.
got the feed. This is a
Why does he look clueless? Why does he look like he never played the game before?
Showstopper offloaded. He's looking for a slight angle. The target's not quite there. But Verno, rifle well trained.
These players are weak.
Yep. It's only the stinger that's been picked up. I think Aspas was hoping for something a little bit better. Verno decayed down to a single digit. Spraying and praying will do the job. Aspas lurking, trying to find a way through, but Nerve has that judge in hand into the pit. It's blight spread across this side. Stuck onto half all the way, potentially.
Wow.
Alan,
Evidence of it now.
here. 3
To the corner, that's a blind.
actually doesn't. In Texas, beyond a
Times and he
here.
Zekken primed, ready. It's all about a reaction times, and he used deleted.
The crosshair placement is perfect.
Dimensional drift, looking for that extra information. He's going to be spotting out exactly where these players are, and sees that Mazzino has retreated, dropping down. Hearing the sound cue, space has to be given up.
Died in mid without
a bit
getting
faster.
a kill.
Alim looking to meet them, looking to meet
What
them,
a B
and
hit.
finds it,
Holy.
finds it! 2 blinding shots. He's given Furia a lifeline, deep TP into the back. That is a pocket to play in, potentially to escape this one to Nightfall. Dodged and avoided. So faking the TP, Haunt broken. MIBR taking this one together now, but there are so many obstacles to face, so many players to potentially clear. Flash is good, Zekken cleaned up entirely, and again a 1v1 Adsin versus Verno. IGL versus IGL. Battle of the brains when it comes down to the gunplay. Oh! Bonkers! Ridiculous! Away to finish.
An absolutely absurd moment. Both IGLs running into each
Why
other
did they both have their knives out in a
and then
1v1?
running and spraying.
I mean, that's
Players on your teams as well.
Oh my god.
They start running and gunning at each other.
Yeah, those are the smartest players on your teams as well. I mean,
Oh my goodness.
I think Verno thought he had the kill. Look, there's a slight frown on. No, maybe not.
That is
4
unreal.
chances to make
Expect it. Setting himself up, broke. It's only Aspas really in the
weaponry, you know, if they go for
of potential possibilities, but mistakes opened up. Shots going wide though. Potentially a golden opportunity to spot over towards it.
and the stack is here.
The damage could be done. MIBR, they need Aspas to activate. It's an instant trade. Verno tuck close, tight to the corner. The flower pots, will they get cleared? Players dropping down. Time! It's not the weapon of choice, but the absolute with them and Furia achieve the absolute impossible.
Why is the crowd so fucking mild?
An incredible scene. Elation.
Why was the crowd just not react?
In absurd.
Good for Furia though. Look how pumped Koala is, you can tell.
For the whole team. Try.
Look, he just fucking wants it. He wants it so bad. Wow. Furia. Furia, do it. Okay, we've still got 38 minutes. I think I am going to end the stream and go and eat before we watch the EMEA. Yeah, I think that just makes more sense. Okay. Goodbye. I'll be back in half an hour.